Hello, everybody, and how y'all doing today? Now that I have lowered my boom mic and can talk to every fucking buddy. Sheesh. I figured it out. God damn it. Welcome to another episode of Old Time Radio Media, where I am here with Zed, who's missing his. There he goes.
Wait, whose pants are these?
Angela.
I'm guessing they might be SpongeBob's. They
And
look kind of square.
and a Mitch.
What's shaking?
Alright, here we go. And we are going to start today's episode with a brand new show, Philo Vance. For those of you that are not old-time radio aficionados, Philo Vance was a detective creation of S.S. Van Dyne, first published in the mid-1920s. Vance in the original books is an intellectual so highly refined he seems he might be ghost-written by P.G. Wodehouse. Take this quote from the Benson murder case, 1924, as Vance pontificates in his inimitable way. That's your fundamental error, don't you know? Every crime is witnessed by outsiders, just as is every work of art. The fact no one sees the criminal or the artist actually at work is wholly inconsequential. And I read it just as it was written. Thankfully, the radio series uses only the name and makes Philo a pretty normal, though very intelligent and extremely courteous gumshoe. Jose Ferrer played him in 1945, from 1948 to 1950. The fine radio actor Jackson Beck makes Vance as good as he gets. George Petrie plays Vance's constantly impressed public servant, District Attorney Markham. Joan Alexander is Ellen Deering, Vance's secretary and right-hand woman. The organist for the show is really working those ivories, and fans of old-time radio organ will especially enjoy this series. Perhaps one reason the organist pulls out all the stops is because there seems to be little, if any, sound effects on the show. Philo Vance, the radio series, does pay homage to the original books in that both were, even in their own time, a bit out of date and stilted. From the old-time radio researchers group. So here we go. Without further ado, Philo Vance, Episode 1, The Case of the Cellini Cup.
And somehow that description managed to hit every single triple word score on 5 different Scrabble boards.
Right?
The makers of Raleigh Cigarettes present John Emery, star of the Broadway success Angel Street, as Philo Vance in S.S. Van Dyne's murder mystery, The Case of the Cellini Cup.
Oh, Cellini.
The
Okay,
Cellini
well,
Cup.
Oh, God, it's not an organ, it's a horn section.
I'm not Italian.
They've hired a horn section.
Good evening. I'm Philo Vance,
Hello, Philo.
occupation criminologist.
Thank you.
And tonight I'd like to tell you the adventure of the Cellini Cup.
They got
As I
glass
pieced
balls.
this fantastic and incredible story together later, it started something like this. In the East 70s of New York City, deep in the gloomy shadow of the 3rd Avenue L, is a dingy little second-hand store called the Old World Curio Shop. It's about 10:30 at night. The front of the store is filled with the usual miscellaneous rubbish, but in the back there's a good workshop. There's a light on there. The man is hunched over a workbench repairing the enamel on, of all things, a cloisonne elephant. This man is Paul Getman, about 43, rather heavy-set, oily
I'll pause this for a moment because I forgot to say hi to Green Badger Outdoors, our dear lurker ghost dog, and Kier, who is ever present in the chat. In hopes that one day that would be cool if Philo and somebody else, Philo and Nero Wolf teamed up, which would be interesting to see.
complexion, little pig eye, smug and self-satisfied, but a clever workman. An unpleasant man, but then he hasn't long to live. Although he doesn't know that.
Okay. I am
Drama.
There's a discreet knock on the door at the front of the shop. He gets up and walks through the store to the door.
Oh, it's you. What do you want? Well? Hey, put that gun down. Someone's liable to get hurt.
Uh-oh. I think that's the plan,
Wait
guy.
a minute. Take it easy. What are you going to do?
What do you think he's going to do?
No, you don't dare. You can't get away with it. That's murder. For God's sakes, don't do it. Well, why don't you say something? What are you waiting for? I know. I know what you're waiting for. You're waiting for the elevator train. You're waiting for the elevator train to drown out the sharks. You're like a burglar, Monty, and I'm going to...
Wow. Ever heard the term show don't tell?
I don't know show don't tell works that well for a radio show.
Philo Vance will be back in a moment. But first, you know when a friend of yours gets a new house, you naturally want to go and see it. Well, an old tried and true friend of yours, Raleigh Cigarettes, is living in a brand new house, and you really ought to see it. Because Raleigh's new house protects you by protecting Raleigh's. How? This new house is an exclusive new package, which gives up to 400% more protection than the package on other leading brands. This means that Raleigh cigarettes come to you factory fresh. Never harsh and bitter, always rich in flavor and fresh. Smokers, you'll thank me for this if you follow my suggestion. Make your next pack Raleigh's, America's freshest cigarette.
Wish I had the money to do it.
Right.
And that they were still around.
I was going to say, Raleigh was pretty expensive, too.
Green Badger, not to be
And now,
confused with the
here's Philo
Cellini
Vance
bowl.
to tell you the story of the Cellini cup.
Thank you, Mr. Shirley. Well, to explain how I got involved in this, John F.X. Markham, the district attorney, is an old friend of mine, and bright and early the morning after Getman was murdered, much too bright and much too early, Markham came over to my apartment and dragged me over to the Old World Curio Shop to view the mortal remains of Paul Getman. Sergeant Heath of the Homicide Squad met us at the door, a businesslike frown on his broad, pugnacious features and a gesture toward the body.
Well, here he is, shot through the heart. Doc Baker examined
And
the body
you're
and pulled a
too
32
late.
slug out of him.
You
With a
get
best
sorry.
shirt, it was a 45. Made a big hole going in.
Hey,
So it did, Sergeant.
Well, signs of a struggle. Who found the body, Sergeant?
The patrolman on the beat. The burglar alarm went off and he came running. Looks like Getman set it off himself. There's a button right here on the counter, and we found Getman's thumbprint on it.
Look at this, Markham.
What's that, Vance?
This utterly atrocious tie Getman was wearing. Imagine the embarrassment of being caught dead wearing a purple horror like this.
I thought it was kind of
Wow.
snappy.
Sergeant, you distress me. I've never seen you out of your uniform, but I'll wager you're a
And
panic.
I'm
Now,
waiting
Vance,
for
let's
it.
not get into a discussion of what the well-dressed corpse should wear.
Calm yourself, Markham. Ah, what have we here? A little circular
Out of the
bit of
uniform
charred
already.
cloth. Must be
No.
a clue, eh, Sergeant?
I already seen it. I figured whoever came in here to bump Getman off hid the gun under something. Maybe a handkerchief. And when
Wow.
he fired, this piece of cloth was blown off.
That
Figured
wasn't a
out
gun.
myself. Not bad, huh?
Sergeant, you can go.
God damn it.
Suppose you
Nose
tell us
dog,
what you
why
found
do I
out
have a
about the
feeling
late
that
Mr.
Hornets
Getman.
Okay,
are going to be a
he
problem
was in
through
his
this?
early 40s.
Yeah,
He owned the
honestly,
shop.
the brass
He
section.
did
is
repair
gonna
work
be
on
obnoxious.
fancy art objects for the museum and art dealers, and he was pretty good at it, I guess. He had a little apartment at the Windsor Arms, and that's about all. Hey, looks like a customer at the door. That's his second today.
Markham, isn't that George Henry Howard? Yes, it is.
The art collector?
Yes, but there's more of the collector than the artist in him. Before the war, he traveled over Europe sweeping up statues, porcelains, tapestries, and so on like a vacuum cleaner. Between George Henry Howard and William Randolph Hearst, the museums on the continent were left looking a trifle seedy.
Let him in, Sergeant.
Okay. Well. Mr. Vance, isn't it?
How are you, Mr. Howard?
Fine, fine. Never better, thanks.
Mr. Markham, our district attorney and champion of justice.
Oh, how do you do, Mr. Markham?
And Sergeant Heath.
How are you? How do you do? Is Mr. Getman here?
Yes, but he's not speaking to anyone.
He was murdered last night, Mr. Howard.
Murdered?
Yeah, that explains why he's not speaking to anybody.
Well, that's too bad from
That would
my
definitely
standpoint
explain
as
it.
well as his. I wanted to buy a group of items in here. Will his death interfere with selling them?
Well, that would depend on whether there were any heirs and so on.
Oh, yes, of course.
Well, there seems to be a few pieces of some value in this case. Let's see, there's the triptych, the cloisonne vase, a copy of the Cellini cup, this beautiful German horizontal clock with hunting scenes in relief, circa 1600, I'd say.
And quite right you are, Mr. Vance. By the way, Mr. Markham, I'd like to put a deposit of, say, $4,000 on the contents of this case just to ensure my getting it. I'd top any bid by $250. Could I do that?
Well, we'll have to take that up after the investigation is concluded.
All right, fine, Mr. Markham. Thank you very much. If I can be of any help.
Thank you. But all right. Goodbye. Goodbye, Mr. Vance.
Goodbye, Mr. Hunt.
Bye. $4,000 for that stuff? I could do better at the 5 and dime.
Yeah, worth about 2,000. Oh, Sergeant, you mentioned another customer.
Oh, yeah, before you got here. A man by the name of Hans Hendricks. An art dealer, he told me.
Oh, yes, the Hans Hendricks Galleries on 57th Street.
Anyway, he came to pick up an art object Getman was repairing for him. He had a receipt for it, so I let him in to make sure it was here. But I didn't let him take it.
Oh, I'll answer. Maybe my office.
Well, what do you think of this, Sergeant?
Oh, I got a theory. When there ain't no clues, I always say what the French say. Cherchez femme. Cherchez femme.
Church a fan, eh?
In French,
Look
it's
for
look for the dame.
Oh, thank you for the translation.
That's okay.
I'm never reminded
Wife
of
tells me they got the
Hans
license
Gruber
number of the
saying
car that was
cheap
seen
and
here
faithful.
last night.
Right.
Well, now we've got something concrete to work on.
I have nothing very exciting to do this afternoon. Suppose I take this gentleman and scholar, the incredible Sergeant Heath, and the two of us will trace that license number to its lair.
That was sarcasm at its finest. Search the film. Okay.
It's like I tell you, Mr. Vance. You don't have to be no genius to solve murders. All you do is ask the right people the right questions.
Providing one can find the right people.
Well, we sure got a lot of information so far. The owner of the car rented it to a guy named Tony Carpini who lives in Queens.
Yes, and this Carpini had a date last night with a girl named Norma Allen who lives in Flushing.
Church A fam, huh?
She'll be in
Shut
Mr.
up.
Markham's office tomorrow morning.
I have no
All
French
right,
blood, and I'm
Carpini,
already getting a
we'll-
headache.
Well,
Right.
we'll ask questions and solve the murder.
Those
You
dogs
make it
says follow
sound
the money.
delightfully simple.
Well,
Yeah, it's a
the sergeant
cinch.
is too busy
I guess I know how to
searching
figure these
Hey,
things out
Keisha.
instinctive.
Sergeant, you've
Keisha.
been most instructive.
Hey, Keisha.
Oh, that's okay.
Hi, Keisha.
Well, now, let's get on to the Hans Hendricks Galleries. I'd like a few words with Mr. Hendricks.
What's so hard about saying cherche la femme? Come on, now.
Because he wants to go to church with the femme.
I said organist, but this is more like a whole brass section.
Vance and Sergeant Heath.
Thanks.
Now then,
I guess somebody didn't know the difference between an
Well,
organ
Mr.
and a brass
Hendricks,
section.
I'm looking for one of your
And
messengers
that's why
in
they're
connection
single.
with the Getman murder.
Yeah.
A guy called Tony Carpini.
ah, so
That's
unfortunately he is no longer in my employ.
Was
You
her
mean you
name
fired
Fran
him?
if she
Yes,
was
this
if
morning.
she-
So you are looking for
If
Tony,
she was
eh?
from Flushing and
I'd
is she
better
a
get
nanny?
rid of him.
If I'm not
Okay.
too inquisitive, Mr. Hendricks, why did you
Tear.
dismiss him?
Really?
I
Oh,
trust the man.
boy.
And, of course, you had excellent reasons for not trusting him.
He had quite a temper. Just lately he was
I'm
very
judging
surly.
you a little bit,
Not the
here.
man to trust with a gun.
A gun.
Only a
Did he
little.
carry a gun?
My messengers often deliver valuable pieces.
Well, you know, there's always
I
a
believe I
chance.
saw in the papers that the bullet was a 32.
Yeah, that's right.
You may be interested to know that Tony's gun was a 32. I have it here in my
32.
desk.
Well, well,
I
right
actually
in your
like
desk.
Benny
Now, that's
Anderson.
convenient, Mr. Hendricks.
He turned it in when I discharged
I
him.
can only judge him a little.
Yeah. There you are, Sergeant.
Thanks. I'll just take this along.
Where did Tony keep the gun? After work, I mean.
In his locker with his uniform.
I presume he had a key to the delivery entrance?
And he could get in at night
I was
if he
gonna
wanted
say
to.
a spin-off between the
Easily.
butler and what's her face, but he's
Uh-huh.
taking off really well.
Well, thanks,
Oh, God.
Mr. Hendricks. Oh, say, before I go, my wife wants an extra chair for the living room, and I noticed that one by the door as we came in.
The sergeant sat in it, bounced in it, slumped in it, and finally decided he and the chair were soulmates. It's that carved chair with a needlepoint upholstery.
Of course, I know the chair.
How much you asking for it?
It is priced at $575, I believe.
Holy cow, I can get the same thing at Ludwig Bauman's for $31.75. Well, thanks again.
Not at all. Goodbye, gentlemen.
Goodbye.
All right. Now we're really getting somewhere. And without none of that fancy psychology of yours either, Mr. Vance. That guy Hendricks was pretty helpful.
Wasn't he, though? Almost too helpful.
Holy fuck, that chair today would be over $13,000.
God damn!
No, thank you. I'll go sit somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't need that chair.
Nope.
I was like, for that price, I'm going to fucking
Well,
Goodwill.
what's the
The
news this
hell with
morning,
that?
Right?
You look like the cat that swallowed the canary and went proudly around hiccuping feathers.
Well, Vance, Sergeant Heath's out tracking down our man now. I told him to.
Tier
bring him
will
in
sit on the
as he
floor.
located him.
Good
And
idea.
who is the man?
I never thought I'd hear Philo Vance ask that question. You usually know who the man is.
So nice of you to say
Show
so.
enough? Sorry.
You know, Vance, the
Right.
gun scratches its individual signature on
Thought the
bullets.
man
that
next
leave
to
the
me.
I
barrel.
will sit on the
So we
floor,
compared
right?
the bullet that killed
Holy
Getman with the bullet fired from the gun with that messenger, Tony.
For
oh, yeah,
$13,000,
Tony
I shouldn't have
Carpini.
to sit in it. It
Bullet
should just
matched
report to me
perfectly.
what happened in the
Looks
house
like he
during the
did
day
it.
when I
My dear
wasn't there.
Markham, it
It
only
should make
proves
my
that a
dinner
bullet
when I
fired
get
from his
home.
gun brought about Getman's
Oh,
untimely demise.
Vance, you're splitting hairs.
Splitting hairs is a hobby of mine, Markham, old boy. A hobby that I thought I shared with all members of the legal profession.
Yes, Mr. Markham.
Send Miss
Reminds
Allen
me of a
in.
Whoopi Goldberg joke when she was joking about people buying Rolex
that
watches.
would be our
She's
femme
like, for
fatale, the
$50,000, I'll
Cleopatra
just
of
hire a
fashion.
little person to follow me
From
around going,
Flecker's
it's
voice,
quarter to
I'd
three,
say she
Miss
left him
Goldberg. It's
goggle-eyed.
5:15, Miss Goldberg. You know.
Come in and sit down, Miss Allen.
Yes, thanks.
I'm Mr. Markham, and this is Mr. Vance, a sort of special assistant of mine.
A pleasure, Miss Allen.
Likewise.
We'd like to have you tell us what happened the night of the murder.
Well, I had a date with Tony, and we drove around a little, and then we parked, and he started talking about me going out with Mr. Getman. He got sore, and I told him that we would have to consider our acquaintanceship at an end because I had become engaged to Mr. Getman. Gee, I've only been engaged 8 days. I didn't even get a ring.
And what was Tony's reaction to the news of your engagement?
He was wild. He was mad. He threatened to kill me and Paul. That's Mr. Getman. So I asked him to be so kind as to take me home.
Yes, what time was it he brought you home?
About 7:45. Oh, he did it all right, Mr. Markham.
Oh, thank you very much, Miss Allen. And now...
Just a moment, Markham. Miss Allen, how long have you been, dating Mr. Getman?
Oh, about 4 months, I guess. I met him when Tony had to deliver something to his shop to be repaired after hours. And
4 months later, you're engaged. That's
Paul fell in love with me at first sight.
I can't say
I'm
anything.
considered very attractive by men.
Well,
I married my ex
and you liked Mr.
after 3
Getman very
months.
much, I presume.
Oh, indeed. Indeed, yes. I've always wished to travel, and he was going to take me to South America after the duration of the duration. Paul knew lots of important
After the
people,
duration
too.
of the duration.
I'm afraid I don't.
Well,
The period of the
Mr.
period.
Howard, the art
Okay.
Paul took me to one of Mr. Howard's cocktail parties.
That's what happens when you try and sound
Nobody
sophisticated
was
when you
there
only got
when
an IQ
somebody-
of like
Vance,
50.
don't you
Just be
think...
patient a moment, Markham.
I even talked with Mr. Howard himself.
Now I want to
and
watch
Tracy.
Born
Oh, he
Yesterday.
was swell. And he showed me some of his collection. You know, etchings and things. When I told him Tony worked for Mr. Hendricks, and I knew all about art from what Tony had told me.
I see, and you and Mr. Howard got along very well together?
Surprisingly,
Oh,
the
sure.
marriage lasted
I
11
told him
years.
all about Tony and I and Paul, and he laughed and laughed. I was a big hit at that party. Gee, I guess I'll never get to travel after what Tony done.
Oh, I imagine another man will come along and be blinded by your charms, Miss Allen.
Yeah, I suppose
That was
so,
in
but
reference to
maybe he won't be no gentleman like Mr. Getman.
Hey, will you stop shoving me around?
Tony.
Here's Carpini, Mr. Markham. He was out on the town last night, but I grabbed him when he came back to his room. Had his bags packed and was all ready to skip town.
Tony, what did you do it for? What did you do it for? You spoiled everything.
I didn't kill him.
You did too. You said you were going to.
Shut up, will you?
I hate you. I'll never give you another date.
Will you shut up? I tell you, I didn't kill him. I didn't have nothing to do with it.
You did too. You're a murderer. That's what you are, a murderer. Oh,
somebody
he
said.
hit me.
Cut it out, Carpini.
Well, he
Told
hit you
me.
to shut you up.
It's her own fault. She started it. Take him away.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr.
Yeah, wait until
Markham,
she
I
meets
guess he's
Mr.
a
J.
man, all right. What'd
It's
they
like,
tell you,
shut up
Mr.
or I'm gonna hit
Churchy
you.
femme? Churchy femme? Come on, Carpini. Oh, nuts.
Shut up
goes
with
with
your
it.
churching
Here,
femmes.
use my handkerchief, Miss Allen.
Why are they so fascinated with church films anyway?
I don't know.
You're awfully nice to
No,
me.
he's churching femmes. He's
not I,
churching
Miss
femmes.
Allen.
Taking
Some
women to
other
different
gentleman.
churches.
Well, Vance, are you convinced now?
Not entirely,
Hold on,
Markham.
he
Sam.
So I think
literally
I'll
did
trot along and
church
see if I
the
can
femme. I
comb
mean,
a
they
little
were getting
information
married
from George
after
Henry
4
Howard.
Are you going now?
Yes, Miss Allen, but before I depart, I
I
think
put
you
this
may be
dame over
interested to
here
know
in the Baptist
that
church.
Mr. Markham is a
This
bachelor
dame,
and
and
a
I
very
dropped her off
eligible
at the
gentleman.
Catholic church. I dropped the
Confidentially,
third
he's
gem
fascinated
lady
by
off at the Episcopalian
No
place.
kidding.
She's gonna let me know if there's any difference.
Why, Mr. Markham.
Vance,
What the heck
what's
are
the
you
idea?
doing?
Bye,
Churching the
Markham.
femmes.
You know, Ghost Dog has a very good question here. Wow, 4 months. Why does she sound like an airhead?
Because she's an airhead.
Oh, sit down.
Oh,
sit
no,
down, Mr.
she's
Vance.
dumb.
Thank you, Mr. Howard. A very pleasant dame
Only
you have
idiot would
here.
go, you killed them. You
I
said
like
you
it.
were
I see
gonna.
the cases
Like,
along
how
the
many
walls
times
are
have we
filled
gotten
with the
mad
ripe
enough to
fruit of
somebody
your
who's gonna kill
continental
somebody and
travels.
didn't kill somebody?
Beautiful thing.
You liked him, eh?
Pat!
I
Well,
want to
something I
know.
wanted, I
Yeah, I
got
want
it.
to ask her
Of
how
course,
many
these
times
cases
she said
represent only a fraction
she
of
did
my
that.
entire collection.
Yep.
Now,
We got a
Yeah,
pat
you
in
want
the
a
chat.
link or are you on your way
salts
home?
are nice.
Creases,
Hey,
they're
Mr.
called.
Pat.
I picked them up in the Malay States 10 years ago. Sharp as razors.
And an exquisite pair of old
Sound like
dueling
the original
pistols.
of the Valley.
I suppose they are
I don't
dueling
think
pistols, aren't they?
Oh, yes. I got them in France. Beautiful inlaid gold work on them. And you'll notice they're identical in weight, shape, trigger pull, everything. Had to be, to make the duel fair.
Amazing. And I suppose these little cloth patches are for cleaning the guns.
That's right. That's quite right.
Well, what have we here in this case? It looks like a copy of that Cellini cup in the Metropolitan Museum.
Yes, it's a good copy, too.
Yes, it is. You have a whole case of ivory figurines, I see.
Mm-hmm. I collected them for a while. Only a few of them have any real value.
By the by, Mr. Howard,
I feel like
I came to
his,
ask about Hans Hendricks.
collection
You've had
tells
dealings
us
with him,
more
I
about
suppose.
his
Oh, yes.
preference.
You see, Getman's
in
murder is
dating
pretty well pinned on one of
than,
Hendricks' messengers. It was his gun.
his
Please don't repeat this, but it occurred to me
been
that
murdered.
Hendricks also might have access to that gun.
Oh, I see.
Do you happen to know whether Hendricks and Getman got along all right together?
Well, as far as I know. Of course, Hans is a shrewd Dutchman, and he's an art dealer, too.
Well, I gather your opinion of the integrity of art dealers is not too frightfully high.
You never can tell, Mr. Vance. You never can tell.
Well, thank you, Mr. Howard. You've been most helpful.
Also known as art dealers were never my type.
Well, Tony, nice cell you have here.
Don't be funny.
Tony, I'd like to ask you a question or so.
Yeah? You trying to help me?
Yes.
What's your angle?
Well, Tony, I'm of the opinion that jail is an unhealthy place to be. If you answer a few questions, I may be able to help get you out.
Okay. That's what my angle
What
was.
have I got to lose?
Did Mr. Hendricks know about your trouble with Miss Allen and Getman?
Well, if he did, I didn't tell him. He might have found out from Getman, though.
That's right, too. Did Mr. Hendricks ever give you anything to deliver to Mr. Howard?
Yeah, a couple of times. And that Mr. Howard is a right guy.
And how did you come to that conclusion?
Well, you see, I delivered a vase about a week ago, and there was a party going on. Mr. Howard was pretty tight, and he spilled 2 drinks he was holding all over me.
Oh, Mr. Vance.
Just a moment, Sergeant. Go ahead, Tony.
Well, he took my clothes and gave me one of his silk bathrobes to wear and had my clothes dried while I sat in the room. Then he gave me $10. I thought that was okay.
Now, Sergeant.
I found out if Mr. Markham was in his office like you asked me to. He is all right.
Thanks very much, Sergeant. You're a noble custodian of the law. I'll be right. Go right up and see him. And thank you, Tony.
A
Don't
noble
worry too much.
custodian, huh?
Vance, for heaven's sakes, what did you bring me here to the museum for?
Stop fretting, Markham. I wanted to lift you out of the hurly-burly of your mundane world, far from the madding crowd's ignoble strife, and to transport you to the cool halls of this temple of art.
What sort of nonsense is that?
Once in a while, you've got to get away from jangling telephones, noisy courtrooms, and intellectuals such as the good Sergeant Heath. You've got to get away and enter this world of beauty and quiet and romance. Look at the Etruscan shield in this case, Markham.
Yeah, very nice.
What stories it could tell. How many heroes buckled it on and strode bravely into battle shouting some barbaric cry. Yet here it is today, still full of beauty. Ah, here's the Cellini cup. Remember, there was a copy of it in that case in Getman's shop. Benvenuto Cellini. Artist, writer, swordsman, adventurer, the gay lover of the Renaissance. And
You're not going to
And we're canceled.
I've got work to do.
All right, Markham. I have a few things to do myself.
Nowadays,
But if you and
keep it away
Sergeant
from
Heath
the
will arrange
sergeant, 'cause
under
they'll
some
probably pronounce
pretext
the
for
Cellini
Howard
like
and
I
Hendricks
did.
to be at the Old World Curio Shop 2 hours
No, wait,
from
he's
now,
too busy churching femmes.
I'll
Never
turn
mind.
over the murder of Paul
Right.
Getman to you at the conclusion of a short lecture.
While Philo Vance is preparing to expose the murderer, Paul Getman, may I take just a moment to speak about freshness
Don't
and its
expose him too
importance in
much. We're trying
cigarettes?
to keep this as
That's
family
why
friendly as
Raleighs are
possible.
living in a brand new
Yeah.
house. Raleigh's new house we speak about is a scientifically developed, highly protective inner lining that seals the Raleigh package. Protects Raleigh's more expensive, more golden tobaccos against flavor-stealing dryness. Preserves Raleigh's full, rich, satisfying flavor. This extra safeguard provides up to 400% more protection. Yes, Raleigh's goodness is sealed in because dryness is sealed out. And this extra protection ensures Raleigh's perfection. Next time, get America's fresher cigarette, Raleigh's.
And now here's Philo Vance. Well, Howard and Hendricks put in their appearance at the Old World Curio Shop on the dot of 8 with Markham and Sergeant.
Hey, Pat. Hey, Pat.
Howard was his usual jovial self.
Hi.
But Hendricks was quiet. It seemed to me a little suspicious.
How everybody doing?
I had chairs arranged around the table.
How about you?
And seated Howard and Hendricks with their backs to the
Holy
showcase.
shit, we got a patent here.
Markham
What we
tossed a
listening to?
conversational ball right into my lap.
Mr. Vance will explain this meeting to you, gentlemen.
Philo Vance, yes.
Well, you both have something you want to get out of this shop, and knowing how complicated the legal machinery that Mr. Markham so valiantly protects is, I persuaded him to settle the whole thing tonight and save both of you the inconvenience of waiting for Getman's fares to be settled. Mr. Hendricks, I believe there's something of yours here in the shop that Getman was repairing for you.
A large Cloisonne elephant.
And, Mr. Howard, you wanted to buy the contents of one of these showcases, didn't you?
That's right, Mr. Vance. Getman and I had already agreed on a price of $4,000.
Which seems more than fair to me. It's amazing, isn't it, how a small piece of lead can complicate the lives of a lot of people?
Oh, yeah.
Tony Carpini
Small piece
didn't
of lead
simplify
complicate a
matters
lot of
for
things.
either of you.
They're called
He's
bullets.
the one who did it, huh?
Yeah.
That's right, Mr. Howard. Church FM.
I didn't know I had a man like that.
There you go.
I
There
always
you go.
thought he was a
Church
nice
Femmes
boy.
again.
Well, I don't agree with Sergeant Heath's
I'm gonna
church
kill
shake
that
femme
guy
theory, as he
just
calls it.
because you
I
won't
think the
stop
motive was
saying that.
robbery. There was
I'll
one
help.
item in this case that Tony might have thought represented a fortune in itself.
Here, I
Just a
want
minute.
Fatima cigarettes with high-quality Turkish tobacco
It was
grown
this
in a
item
factory
right
in
here.
Ohio.
Look, a copy of the Cellini cup. This is what lured a man to the depths of murder. But it never will again because I'm going to smash it to pieces on this table.
Don't do
Depths
that.
of murder?
Don't you fool. Stop. That's the real cup. That's the original.
Indeed.
Stop it, you idiot. You're smashing one of the greatest
there
treasures
it
of
goes.
the
We all know
world.
that
Sergeant
murder,
Heath,
that
you may
murder
arrest
is
Mr. Howard
deep
for the
as
murder
hell.
of Paul Getman. Well, Markham, the Admirable Curry has just informed me that he will serve dinner in 3 minutes.
Vance, you irritating so-and-so. Sit down and tell me how you knew Howard murdered Getman. His confession clears Tony, but there's still a lot of things unanswered.
Well, there's no point in my being coy with you, Markham. Where shall I begin? Why did Howard kill Getman? His confession explains that, but suppose I put it in order.
That
A.
would be nice.
Howard was a wealthy art collector who wanted something he couldn't buy. The Cellini cup that was in the museum. B. Getman was a clever goldsmith who did repair work for the museum. He had access to the Cellini cup. C. Howard bribed Getman to make a copy of the cup and substitute it for the original. But D. Getman made 2 copies, substituted one for the original, which he kept, and sent the other copy to Howard, who, E, for exterminate, decided to kill him when he found he had been double-crossed and
E
did.
for
Yes, I
exterminate.
know all that. And it isn't necessary to talk to me as though I were a child.
I'm
You're sure
clever.
about that, Markham.
Go on, go on. What about the bullet from Tony Carpini's gun, matching the one that killed Getman? Stop giving me the story in driblets.
Well, at that party Miss Allen went to, she mentioned to Howard that Tony had threatened to kill Getman. And Howard realized he had a perfect fall guy, shall we say. He ordered some items sent from Hendricks, and then Tony delivered it. Howard spilled the
did?
drinks on him.
Yep.
The pretext of drying his
did.
clothes, Howard got hold of the gun, took it to the
Indeed.
basement, fired several shots into something that wouldn't destroy the markings on the bullets, then cleaned the gun and replaced the empty shells.
Yes, but how did he shoot Getman with that bullet?
Oh, very simple.
He pulled the trigger.
Howard owned a pair of
Yeah, how
loading
else?
dueling pistols. He loaded one of them with the bullet from the gun.
It's like,
Remember
how
that
else
hard
do
piece
you
of cloth
kill
that was near
someone
the
with
body?
a gun?
Yes.
That was used to
Well, you
stab
could
the
Court
clobber him
drama.
with it.
And remember Sergeant Heath remarked about the hole the bullet made, that it was large, and he'd guessed the bullet was a 45? Well, the 32 bullet was a little small
You
for
don't
the gun.
give him
It
a heart
wasn't going
attack by
straight when it
staring
hit
at him, of
Getman.
course.
Howard was an
Yeah, that
ingenious
too.
devil, wasn't he?
Come, Markham, I'll give him all the applause. Save a little for me.
All right, you too are an ingenious devil. But what made you suspect Howard?
A number of things. First, my suspicions were aroused when he offered twice as much for the contents of that case
They were
containing the
what
Cellini
now?
cup as they were
This is the
worth.
cop asking.
Aroused.
And it seemed strange that a man of
No, wait a
Howard's
minute.
position
The
would
DA.
invite Getman and his lady love to one of his parties. Of course, though, they were partners in crime.
Yes, that seemed odd to me, too.
It bothered me, and I dropped in to chat with Howard about it. Saw the dueling pistols and the little cloth patches, and also discovered to my surprise that he already had a copy of the Cellini cup. Why should he want another?
So you took another look at the one in Getman's shop, found it was the original, dragged me over to the museum where you saw a copy in place of the original.
Excellent. An astounding piece of deduction, Markham. I exchanged the cups with the full cooperation of 2 dazed directors of the museum, then pulled the psychological rabbit out of my hat.
But why did you have me bring Hendricks over here to the shop, too?
Well, there was a possibility that Getman might have gone to Hendricks with the cup, hoping to sell it to him and get some money in addition to what Howard had already given him. Who knows? Perhaps he did. And Hendricks had access to Tony's gun. But I was sure that a man who was willing to risk his life and reputation for that cup couldn't sit quietly and see it smashed in front of his eyes.
Vance, you're an amazing person.
I'm also hungry. Come, Markham. I see Curry signaling that dinner is served. I hope the chicken tetrazzini is good. Catching a murderer has given me quite an appetite.
But I feel like a guy named Curry should be serving you curry.
So what did we think of Philo Vance?
I don't know. I came at the ass in, so I can't.
It
was there.
Okay.
I like the fact that we weren't bombarded by a fucking organist.
Yeah.
What was it brought to you by?
That's
Raleigh cigarettes.
Yep. Well, I mean, that's reserved for the shadow. And, 'cause that poor organist, I swear to God, he's got like job security. He's in like every other freaking radio show.
It's like you just know that organist is as connected as a fucking power grid.
Right?
Dun, 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 dun.
Tier and Ghost Dog said, "Well, it's okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought it's okay.
Yeah, it's all right."
So our next one is the Green Hornet, or as I would like to do, as our inside joke, the Green Hornet, because somebody in the show a little later on with a really thick accent is going to say it that way.
The Green Harlot.
The Green Hornet.
The green hairnet.
Hairnet. Yeah, the Green Hairnet.
He's been busy working at the salad bar.
Right?
I don't know. I would be interested in the show called The Green Harlot, though.
All right, here we go.
This isn't Star
That's a
Trek.
porn.
Episode 8, Disaster Rides the Rails.
It'd be fun if that is, man.
The Green Hornet. The Green Hornet. I knew there was someone here. I heard him.
Disaster rides the rails. That's why I take the bus.
Beginning. At the beginning, here we go.
I love that show with that.
Like here, we're being assaulted by a fiddle player.
And now we're getting harassed by a flutist.
I thought we were being chased by bumblebees.
We'll begin tonight's exciting story in just a moment.
We'll be right back after these messages.
The adventurer, Disaster, rides the rails. The events and characters depicted in this drama are fictitious. Any similarity to actual persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental.
I love how they have to stipulate that. Don't look at these people, they don't exist.
I love that it was actually a thing that happened before they started doing it today.
Yep.
Must be getting maybe up there. Time for me to see Cunningham and Williams. Here it is, drawing room A. Hello, Cunningham. Oh, it's you, Henning. The idea of coming in my drawing room without knocking. Why shouldn't I, Cunningham? After all, I'm the railroad detective on this run. I don't like it, that's why. Suppose someone stuck his nose in here when we were in the middle of a poker game. Me and Williams might be upset. We might not be able to fix the cards properly. The railroad would sure have more hide if anyone was working with you railroad gamblers. Has anyone suspected Ray Life? Cunningham, relax. Everybody's wise to a thing. I just talking. Talking gets people in trouble, honey. I don't like it. Okay. Who's your partner? Williams? Yeah, same as usual. On the club car with the other passengers. Can't have any of those suckers think Williams and I know each other. That's right. They figured you two preferred card shops. You'd never get anybody to play cards with you. You gone through the train?
Somebody typed in the book. Wow.
There were a couple of guys in the club car that played good prospects. Pretty young and well dressed. If you were in the club car, how is it you didn't see Williams? Maybe he had a newspaper up in front of his face. Don't be so suspicious, Cunningham. Why not? That's the only way I can be sure nothing goes wrong. This is a good racket, and I expect to keep it. That's okay by me, too. I get my cut, so it's to my interest to say nothing goes wrong. I'll go back in the club car and sit next to those two men. You know what to do. Maybe I ought to point them out. If you spotted them, it'll be easy for me. Just be sure we're supplied with a regular car. Don't worry, they'll be marked all right. When the luxurious club cars were limited, Cunningham sat down beside the two men described by the railroad detective. Unknown to Cunningham, one of these two men was Brick Reed, a wealthy young publisher of the Daily Sentinel. Glad I ran into you, Reed. As long as we're on the same train, we can kill time together. Yeah, Scarford, for a while anyway. Quite a while. 3 hours till we get to the city. There's little work I have to turn out before then. Work? Reed, I can remember when just hearing that word made you shudder. Well, I still don't take it too seriously. Well, someone has to look after the family interests since Dad went out west. Suit yourself. Oh, I wish there was some excitement on this train. How do you happen to be taking it?
Careful what you wish for.
You never left a bad life. I was upstate at the racetrack. Did pretty well, too. A man with your money can afford to lose plenty. I guess that's why I usually win. Whatever it is, horses, bridge, poker. Excuse me. Huh? I couldn't help overhearing your conversation. If you're thinking of playing cards, don't do it on a train. Why not? Because you never know with whom you're playing. Take me, for instance. I make it a rule never to play cards with strangers. You're absolutely right about that. Oh, I don't know, Reed. I imagine I could be able to tell an honest man from a crook anytime. I hope you could. Well, by the way, let me introduce myself. My name's Cunningham. Glad to know you. I'm Stafford. And this is Brick Reed. Ooh, a pleasure. Say, caution or no caution, I wouldn't mind a friendly game of cards right now. Your friend is out of convince, Mr. Reed. Excuse me for butting in. You gentlemen would like a fourth for bridge. How about me? Say, then we're all set. For just a moment. You are Reed, know this man? Oh, I never saw him before, Cunningham. Oh, well, here's my card. I'm a stockbroker. My name's Williams. Glad to know you, Williams. How about that game, you two? Oh, I have some papers to go over. Count me out. It's just as well. I'm not so keen on bridge. No offense, Williams, of course, but, hey, how about some poker then? 3 of us. Why, yes. Oh, I haven't much cash with me. Suppose I lose. Would you take my check? Absolutely not. No check. Oh, take it easy, Cunningham. We play for small stakes. If necessary, I don't mind cashing Williams' check. Very well. You can play in my drawing room. Right. See you later, Reed. This way. You look all right, and Stafford has plenty of money still. Oh, pardon me, may I speak to you for a moment? Me? You're the railroad detective on this train, aren't you? As you do. Yes, you look like a detective. I know lots of passengers play cards even though it's against the rules. Hey, you're not worried about your friend. Well, one of those men is Mr. Cunningham. He's traveled this line for years. I was just curious. I look in once in a while just to be on the safe side. It's possible, but I wonder. Well, I'll talk to Stafford later. It may prove interesting. Hello, Miss Kate. How things been going during my absence? I understand Lowry's looking for me.
Yes, he's very mysterious about it.
It's not like Lowry. When he has something, he wants to tell the world about it in newspaper headlines.
With a byline.
Have him come in. Anything else?
That friend of yours, Mr. Stafford, is waiting. I told him to go into your private office.
Stafford, huh? I missed him at the station. I wonder if my hunch was right.
What hunch, Mr. Reed?
Oh, never mind, Miss Kate. Send for Lowry. Ah, Britt. I've been waiting for you. Oh, you look a bit disturbed, Stafford. Don't tell me you lost money playing poker with strangers. I lost plenty, Britt. I should have taken your advice and stayed away from those men. I thought as much. I'd swear that game is fixed, but there's no way of proving it. If only you'd been there watching. It takes an expert to detect crooked card tricks, Stafford. But I sent the railroad detective back there. He should have been able to tell him.
Dear, I would love to see a radio show called The Organist. He's a superhero. Church organist by day, superhero by night, and his main villains are all instrument themed. The Dark Shofar, Mad Fiddler.
You didn't notice anything out of the ordinary? Not a thing. I guess if he couldn't find anything out of line, I was suspicious over nothing. Oh, that detective is in with the crooked game. Been known to happen. Hey, boss, am I glad you're back?
What
I
gang
got
is
some
it?
inside dope that may build into a good yarn. Easy, Lowry. I have a visitor. Oh, But Casey said they'd come right in. Now, this is Mr. Stafford, a friend of mine, Larry. Hello. Hiya. Well, don't hold it back, Larry. What's this inside dope?
Boss, I've picked up a lot of rumors around town about a big-time gambling ring operating on the railroad.
On the railroad?
Sure. Those trains are full of suckers waiting to be picked. Course, that's with more money than trains.
Oh, Larry, hold on.
What's so funny about that?
Well, it so happens, Larry, that I'm one of those poor suckers.
Huh?
That's right. Stafford got into a poker game on the train and lost 20.
Well, that's great.
What?
Well, that is, I don't mean about you getting hooked, Mr. Stafford, but if you've got proof about train gambling...
That's just the trouble. We have no proof, only suspicion.
Oh.
It takes more than that to get jail terms or a newspaper story.
There must be plenty like Stafford here who ran up against this racket. Some of them must have proof.
I doubt it, Larry. Besides, most of them are too ashamed to admit they've been victimized.
That's true, Reed. Only reason I'm telling you is because you're my friend. I can't ever get around. I'd be laughed to death.
Looks like a story that didn't turn out. Perhaps we can find a story yet. One of those two men Stafford played with handed me a card to introduce himself.
Those crooks carry fake cards by the dozen.
Well, we still don't know them for crooks, definitely, so this name and address may be on the level. Check on it anyway.
Okay.
If we find anything, we'll use it. And so will the police.
Several days later, in Reed's apartment.
Mr. Reed, Sergeant.
This is Lowry, Cato. Let me talk to the boss.
One moment, please. Where's it, Cato? Mr. Lowry. Oh, yes. I told him to call me when he got through checking up on that name and address I gave him. What did you find, Larry?
Another thing, boss. That's the guy's real name, and he has got a brokerage business.
Did you talk to him?
No, he's always out on tips. But it's on the
How
level.
you know his real name? Can you
The
talk to him?
brokerage office is merely a front to cover his real activities.
If it is, I'd like to know how we're going to find out.
Miss Case told me you also phoned Henning, the railroad detective, but couldn't get anything from him.
No, that's right. We drove blank every place. But I'll keep looking.
Yeah, do that, Larry.
Did Mr. Larry find anything, Mr. Bird? I didn't hear.
Apparently everything is innocent on the surface, Cato. This man Williams does run a brokerage business. Larry found that out.
Then he's not a crook?
Well, he could still run the business as a blind to cover his gambling. According to Larry, Williams is away most of the time. If my idea is right, he may be spending that time on the trains looking for victims like Stafford.
Yes, sir.
And if this railroad detective Henning knows Cunningham, the other man in that poker game, as well as he says he does, he may be on it too.
How'd you find out, Mr. Bird?
I'm checking on that right now, Cato. Hello, Central Depot. I'd like to speak with one of your railroad detectives, a man named Henning. Oh, yes, sir. What train? Oh, no message, thank you.
He's not there?
Henning's out on an assignment. He's living on the limited, age 15. Cato, if those two fellows are card sharps, and Henning is in with them, they're bound to pull their dirty work on the same train.
Yes, sir, that's true.
I'm going aboard that train to find out what I can.
As a Green Hornet, Mr. Bird?
Not as the Green Hornet, Cato. That would be too risky. But I'll stay out of circulation as much as possible. Those two men, as well as Henning, have seen me before.
Yes, sir.
But I want the Green Hornet mask and gun handy in case they should be needed. Let me think, how can I do that without carrying them in my bag where someone might find them? Now, Cato, you have to take out the Black Beauty.
The Hornet's car?
Only fast enough to keep up with the limited. Be sure the mask and the gun are in the car. Now, while you're driving, watch the observation platform. If I give the signal, you know I'll meet you at the next stop. Be sure to watch.
I get the signal, run.
On my signal.
Reed stood in the rear of the observation platform. I've been through that
Like him.
several times. No sign of Cunningham and Williams. Well, they must be in the drawing room for a board at all. I'll have another turn in a few minutes. If I hear a blank then, I'll signal Cato. But before Britt Reed could carry on his search, drama occurred aboard the limited. In the drawing room toward the front of the train, Cunningham and Williams called Henning. What's up, Cunningham? That's it. Who's this guy lying on the floor? That's a lot, Henning. Williams and I were playing poker with him. We saw Williams slip a card out of his sleeve. He started to squawk and I hit him. He looks as if he might have hit the corner of the table. We must get him out of here, off this train. They've already emptied his pockets. Put the tickets for this drawing room in his coat. We can't open that window, Cunningham. These air-conditioned cars, the windows are sealed. You can break that. Lift him out. I'm going 80 miles an hour. He can't make him here. When he comes to, he talk. This racket's too good to spoil. One knows we took this drawing room from me, only you. You know better than to say anything. We'll speak off the train to the next station. No one the wiser. Now, get his feet. Yeah, head up so fast and go to the state highway. Lights up the side of the tracks like a Roman candle. There it goes. And no one the wiser. Now all we got to do is just... Rick,
Come on, grab those bags. Get him off this thing, boy, and we'll start the real checkup. Door door's open. Billy, Cunningham. Come on, will you? Hey, what's happened? Who pulled the emergency cord? Search me. After a bit of accident? You almost knocked me out of my berth. Why did you all be tired? Something like that. I pulled that emergency cord. You? Don't you realize that's a criminal offense? I do, conductor, but it was necessary. I was standing on the emergency platform and I saw a body fall off the train. Huh? Why, man, you must be crazy.
That young man telling the truth. I saw it too. Oh, it was horrible.
Calm yourself, lady.
How can I calm myself after that? And that's not all I said.
Now, look, madam, what else did you say?
I was looking out the window. We were passing my place on State Road. And just before that body fell, I saw a long black car beside the train. And the man driving his no mask. I could see him clearly. He was so close.
A black car and a man in a mask. Why, that must be the Green Hornet. The Green Hornet? Are you sure you're not dreaming, madam?
Of course I'm sure.
The Green Hornet. You mean he might have had something to do with that body that fell from the train? Oh, why talk about that? Let's find the passenger who fell first.
I'm sure he'll be dead when we find him. I'm sure of it. And the Green Hornet is the one who did it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Passenger falls from Liberty. Green Hornet involved in mysterious death. SP Philo. Hornet EST. Let's get up the Green Hornet.
Somebody's got beef with the Green Hornet.
Curtain falls on the first act of our Green Hornet adventure. Before the next exciting scenes, please permit us to pause for just a few moments. Now to continue our story. A friend of Dick Reed lost a lot of money to railroad card shops, but nothing could be proved since the gamblers were very clever in their operations. Going aboard the Limited himself in an attempt to corner the card shops through a chain of circumstances, the Green Hornet is accused of murder.
Murder? Well? What are you? Well, the police expect to identify the man who fell off the train. Well, they've been expecting to identify him ever since it happened last night. Well, keep after them. We want to know.
Wasn't that some story last night, Jason?
You really think it was the Green Hornet, Lowry?
That woman claims she saw his car just before that guy fell.
But why are they calling it murder? Well, suppose the man jumped off the train. Wouldn't the fall be enough to kill him?
Maybe, Casey. But murder makes a better story. What I want to know is, who was that guy?
His pockets were empty, except for that ticket to Drawing Room A, car 92.
That's
Did he leave Tall Building to a single mouth? Oh, wait a minute.
Okay. Well, any identification yet?
No, Mr. Reed. I'll call police headquarters again.
Some yarn, huh, boss? I wonder who covered it for the sentence.
Get me police
We
headquarters.
scooped the other papers on it by an hour. Where were you? Last night, I was home in bed. First I heard about it was when I came in this noon. I phoned that story in. Huh? I was on that train when it happened. Holy cats, and you saw the Green Hornet. Was that woman's yarn in the letter? No way. The Green Hornet's car was driving along beside the Limited. I saw it, but I don't believe the Green Hornet was directly involved. You and Casey both. Why else would that car be there?
Hello? Police headquarters? I want
I'll take it, Miss Case. Bit Reed talking. Any identification on that man who fell off the Limited? Oh, you have, huh? Oh. Is it positive? There's no mistake. Oh, we'll print it all right.
Who was it, Mr. Reed?
That man was Morelli. Morelli? The big shot gambler from upstate?
Well.
Lowry, keep after that fellow Williams. I'm not sure, but it seems more than coincidence that gambling is the keynote of everything connected with this death. Williams? Was he on that train, boss? I didn't see him, but he might have been. And a man like Morelli doesn't commit suicide. Someone pushed him through that window. And I don't think it was the Green Hornet.
Of course you don't. Him or your
Police know efforts to solve mystery. That's no paper.
Everybody thinks it was the Green Hornet.
That evening, Dick Reed arrived at his
How could it
apartment
possibly
carrying a
be?
small parcel under his arm. There he spoke to Cato, his valet, and the only living man
Valet?
to know him as the Green
Valet,
Hornet.
you idiot.
That man has been identified as Morelli.
They do that every time.
Last night.
On this
It's a good thing a
and
woman saw you
on
driving the black beauty
frickin'
beside the railroad tracks.
And then through
The
Morelli
shadow.
they'll be expecting a call from the Green Hornet. They won't be disappointed. Open that
Drives
trunk.
me nuts.
Yes, sir. Luckily, I was able to flash you a danger signal from the train last night, so that you turned the Black Beauty around and got away. Yes, sir. Very fortunate. Mr. Britt, you buy toys? That's why you handle that, kiddo. I don't want our fingerprints to get on it. I'd understand. I bought this little toy railroad car on the way home. Notice how well it's built.
Like, who's
Glass
the real
windows,
criminal?
everything.
Their French teacher.
Hand me that metal small one on the table. Yes. I had a special reason for getting this toy car, kiddo. No one can get it.
Well, the first time I saw Rodney, I fell out and I asked my parents, what's Red Death?
Breaking one of the windows in this little toy? Are the mask and the gun still in the Black Beauty, kiddo? Yes,
My mom went, what?
Police
Red
are on the
Death?
lookout for the Green Hornet, so we'll have to be
Oh, that's
especially careful
Rodney.
tonight.
That's not
Bring the
true.
toy railroad car along. No fingerprints.
Picking up the toy, Cato followed the feed through the secret panel behind the clothes press in the apartment. Then along a narrow passageway built within the walls of the building, down a flight of stairs that led directly to the supposedly abandoned warehouse that housed the car of the Green Hornet.
I'll drive. Put the toy car where it'll be handy when I want it. Yes, sir. Be careful. Wipe it off with your handkerchief. Yes, sir. There are 3 men involved in Morelli's death. All 3 of them are going to meet the Green Hornet.
Going to meet the Green Hornet, and you are going to like it.
Police, aided by railroad detectives, are working to solve the death of gambler Morelli, who fell or was thrown off the limited last night. By checking over the tickets issued to the passengers, authorities have learned that 2 tickets were issued and are still unaccounted for. It is believed that the passengers holding those tickets may be involved. Every effort is being made to...
What's the matter with you, Henning? Really, that's what. Take it easy, Henning. Nobody knows it was us. Why did you 2 guys pick him for a sucker out of all the people who was riding the train? He didn't tell us his name. We thought he was just another amateur looking for a hand at poker. I wonder Morelli saw you pawn that card, Williams. He's an expert. All the more reason for taking care of him. Yeah, sure. We had a good record on those trains. Morelli must have been trying to cut in on us. That don't mean you had to handle him that way. What'd you expect us to do? Use kid gloves? There wasn't time to figure things out. We worked fast because we had to. I'm supposed to be out right now looking for the guys who pulled this job. And all the time I'm wise to the whole setup. You're in as deep as we are. I didn't do no killing. You were there when we dumped Morelli overboard. What does that prove? That makes you an accomplice after the fact, Henning. As a detective, we don't have to explain that any further. So just remember, it's to your best interest to make every effort to keep us from being caught. What do you think I'm doing? So far, yes. But
Oh, look, a dirty cop.
It hadn't been Morelli. It was Morelli. Stop harping on it.
You're still trying to figure out who is K. Sarah?
It's safe. I have it locked up along with our marked cards. We'll
Here?
deliver them all at the same time. What's the idea of waiting? You should have ditched that stuff long ago. We had our hands full making sure nobody spotted us when we sneaked away from that train last night. Aim straight here. We tried to get rid of those things on the way. Someone might have remembered us. All right, why don't you burn them? Because leather won't burn you, fool. Loretta's initials are on that wallet. Hold on. What? What's the matter? I heard a sound from the next room. I don't hear anything. It's your imagination, Henning. No, I tell you. It was like somebody running a clock or something. Pipe dreams. Yeah, what was that? He's right, Cunningham. That was a window. We'll soon find out. See, Henning? The room's empty. There's no one here. Yeah, I guess you... What's that on the floor? It's moving. Put on the light. What the... It's a little toy. Mechanical toy. How'd it get here? It's a toy railroad car. Look, one of the windows knocked out. Somebody was on about last night. Here's a piece of paper rolled into one end of the car. Oh, look at it. If this is a cute little joke one of you is putting this toy car here and... Look. The stamp of the seal. The seal of the Green Hornet. The Green Hornet. I knew there was someone here. I heard it. How do you know it was us? That car of his. It was alongside the train last night. That's the answer. He must have seen what happened. You saw because the cops are looking for him instead of us. Hold it. What I want to know is what's he going to do? Shut up, Henning. You have an idea, Cunningham?
What you gonna do when it comes for you?
They never believe him. Besides, if he's after money, he can't get any unless he finds Morelli's wallet and uses that against us. Well, the wallet's here. It won't be long. Here's all the evidence. Henning, you're going to take it out and get rid of it. Dump it in the river, any place. If that Green Hornet comes back, I don't want it around.
After leaving the toy car in Cunningham's apartment, Reed left by the fire escape. He and Cato waited below.
I overheard their conversation before I left
down the fire escape.
Morelli's wallet was still there, hidden away. Yes, sir. I won't dare keep it around unless they got my warning. And whoever comes out to get rid of that evidence... Get back in the shadows. Someone's coming.
This light coming here making me do one of dirty work. Gotta get rid of these things.
Whisper a little louder. Nobody can
I
hear
want
you.
what you're carrying. You won't get it. Let me buy it. I can't help my wife. You don't care. Follow me. Can't. Yes, dear. I can't breathe. Grab him. Pull him inside that alley. I understand. I'll call the police now. Get them over here when Henning comes to. You watch him. I'll be back in a minute. Leaving Cato to guard the unconscious railroad detective, Rick Reed put the Green Hornet mask and weapon in his pocket and headed for the nearest phone. He called police headquarters, and when they answered,
I want to speak to the officer in charge of the Morelli investigation.
Yes, here. He's out with a reporter named Lowry. They got a lead on some guy named Williams.
Call him up. Tell him to forget about Williams' place. There's no one there.
Who's this caller?
Never mind. Take this tip and use it. Tell him to get over to 1724 East 51st. A man named Cunningham. Don't forget, if he wants to solve the Morelli job, 1724 East 51st.
Rick Reed returned to Cato. He replaced his Green Hornet mask.
Oh, shit, it's in Brooklyn.
The returning Henning and the evidence to the place they came
It exists! Not a bad looking house.
Henning, he knows better than to cross us. Why isn't he back here? He's had plenty of time to ditch that stuff.
It's beside Brooklyn Motors.
Henning! He's been gassed. Somebody propped him against the door. The Green Hornet. Whoever it was, there's no time for talk. Pull him inside.
He's been gassed. No wonder he's making that funny
Close the door
face.
fast. Okay, up.
They've been docked.
The day before that stuff, that's here too. What happened? Henning. Come on. Don't let him get away. The Green Hornet, he gassed me, took the bag, took it nothing. It was outside the door, he brought it back. Get it out of here, Williams, hurry. And see if this Green Hornet doesn't get you the way he did Henning. Okay. It's him, he's back. The Hornet, huh? Don't move any of you, police. I'll take this guy. Let me go. Resisting an order. You won't get me. I'm coming in. Open the desk door.
Won't get
I'll
me,
get you before I do.
Don't touch me,
My arm. Let go. Are you going to drop that gun? Oh. Nice work, Hardy. I've got the gun now. You pay for this, police or no police? Sure, you can't come busting on private citizens. Who are you? I know these two. They were distracting me, but I never saw you before. Where's the search warrant? I recognize him, Harry. He's Henning, a railroad cop. That's all he knows about one. Come on, talk. What do you know about Morelli? Never heard of him. And I suppose Henning never heard of him either. Did you, Henning? Hey, what are you reaching after that bag for? No reason. Nothing at all. Give me that. I'll dump this stuff on the table. Playing cards and dice. So you guys are gamblers. Here's a wallet. Let me look at the name on it. Morelli's wallet. We don't know a thing about that stuff. It's not ours. We'll see about that when the fingerprints are checked. Just like you took and you got what's coming to you. I don't know anything about Henning. Where does he fit in? Me? Why, it's this
Well,
way.
no, they
I was
got
on a
both
set of
their
these for
hands
school.
on the wallet.
I came up here to Neb and they almost got me before you came. You'll need a better story than that, Henning. He was in with us.
I mean, seriously.
Don't believe him. He's as guilty as we are. Listen, buddy. I'll talk. I'll then speak evidence. It wasn't me. They knew about it, but they're the ones. They killed Morelli.
Okay, Shaggy, it wasn't you.
If it hadn't been for him, we'd never have been caught. If I ever get my hands on him, I'll... Listen, Cunningham. Trying to grab that guy is like trying to grab a handful of air. Nobody ever got the Green Hornet yet, and take it from me. Nobody.
These popular radio dramas, created by George W. Trendle, are a copyrighted feature of the Green Hornet.
There we go, of the Green Hornet. And before we move to our next particular show, I hope everybody has their stuff ready to put in the chat, as I am warning everybody right now, because we have arrived at the shilling portion of the show. I'm going to start with myself to give everybody time to, get their stuff ready. I think that's the way I wanted to say it. Yeah, that's the way I wanted to say it. Okay, so I have a website. It is houseofgeek.net because .com was taken. On there is a tab where you can either hire me to do editing work for either videos or even writing, or even just, throw me a tip, buy merch, whatever. So it's houseofgeek.net because .com was taken. And next on the list is Zed. Shoot, Zed.
Oh, no, I'm kidding. Well, same deal. Job search just sucks ass. Give me a second to throw some links into the chat to help out with the bills here. Oh, wait. Why am I typing in a notepad? Because I'm a moron. There we go. All right. Coming up is a link to my Ko-Fi. If Stream Elements wakes up. Speaking of which. And last but not least, a link to my Cash App. Every single dollar helps and feeds a puppy who won't leave me alone.
$100.
All right, next one on the list is Angela.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. On my channel, Green Wolf Studios, you can hear me attempt to sing songs that I have sung along with karaoke tracks that are not included in the videos so that we can try to not get slapped by YouTube. That I run under or over slideshows, video slideshows of images that the song just brings to mind. You can also send a donation to my channel or to me if you like the work that I do. Sorry. To my channel, if you like the work that I do, I am on this stream and several other streams. And I also make my videos. I will take donations just because you like my stuff. Or if you give a donation of $5 or more, you can recommend a song for me to do video to. And for donations of $10 or more, you can request a specific song. If you are going to request a song, I do ask that you reach out to me at an email that is included in my videos, descriptions, and the video themselves beforehand, because I do reserve the right to refuse any song, as you will see here always recommends that I do WAP. I will not do that song or similar. And as my day job, I am starting a work from home bookkeeping service, as I am fairly newly crippled and not able to work in the public sector. If you know anyone with a small business, YouTubers looking for someone to help them keep their books, things of that nature, send them my way at the email currently in chat. Thank you.
She keeps the books, y'all.
I do.
She do.
The books stay clean.
Yep.
All right, and now we have Mitch.
Groovy. Tonight, as per usual, at 11 p.m. Eastern. Let me hit enter. We have Minions of the Zoo in Space, where we will be a pile of malcontents gibbering and jabbering about everything and anything. Then on what day is that other show there, man? That's on Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern. We get together again for Never Watch Alone, where we watch all the movies, indie films, fan films, whatever strikes our fancy.
Oh, good.
And
sometimes they're good, sometimes they're okay, and sometimes they're, oh my God, can we skip this shit?
there's a lot more skips than I would like, but hey, that happens. But we watch them. We do a running commentary while they're playing. Hopefully that drives people to the original content creators channel so they can watch it there. And then on the major attractions each week, we do a movie review. That's about it.
And now we have Hit It, Pat.
Hey, everybody. I am your boy, Pat. Y'all know me from what I do my live streams, which I know I've been doing lately. It's because I've been doing a little change around here in 2026 right here. I've been basically, slowly moving away from politics and basically jumping on a whole lot of other things that I've been working on, mostly gaming and writing fanfic. So right now, currently, I am on Twitch right now. right now, like I said, my schedule is basically Monday through Thursday. Where Monday through Wednesday, I basically play games, and Thursday I try to like basically do like a little live stream over there. You know, kind of like spacing out the the sanity of my brain right now to kind of like like weed out the craziness that's going on in the world. So that's what I've basically been doing right there as of lately. Besides that, writing like I said, I've been writing a whole lot of fan fiction and basically just doing a whole lot of goofy stuff. You'll find a lot of it in my Discord, which I cannot put that stuff in because I don't have a wrench. So
Okay, hang on. Type in the chat and I'll go over there and I will fix the problem.
all right.
Type in the chat
Okay.
and I will go over there and fix the problem. Toot sweet. Okay, here we
Let's see,
go.
where did all right, where'd it go? Oh, right there. Oh. Let's see what. Okay, type in the chat.
Type in the chat and I shall fix your problem. Okay, here we go.
Type in the chat.
Oh, very funny. Ha ha ha.
Wow. You just fucking had to, didn't you?
You know, you should have just typed in the chat.
Right.
It would have been even funnier.
Yeah, it would have been better.
All
Like I
right.
said, I just figured it out right there. Like, damn, I should have just hit in the chat.
Look, he got the spirit of the joke he was trying. We got the spirit of the joke he was trying to make. Just let it go.
Here, we are not amused.
I'm amused.
Go ahead, put the link in there.
And today we learned that Tyr has a mouse in his pocket. Wait, he's a skull. He doesn't even have clothes, let alone a pocket. What the fuck?
Oh, wait a minute. Rags
Okay,
falling around in
but
the rags. Yeah.
but my one YouTube channel that you'll basically see is like right there. That's one I'm basically putting like all my fanfic and my like all my fun stuff that I'm basically doing right now. And I've changed it around. It was Paradise Leon at first, but now I'm calling it Shits and Giggles because that's just like the new name of my whole entire shtick right now. So on that channel, you're basically gonna see like my current fanfic work that I'm doing of a show called Bear Witness that I found the game on Steam. That me and a whole bunch of people that we know around this sphere right here have been voice acting on for like the past year, and hopefully we'll be done with it by July if we're lucky. And I'm just basically having a whole lot of fun on there and things like that. You're about to see a whole lot of goofy things that I'm basically doing. Like if you're in my Discord, you'll basically see like what I'm currently doing. It's a crazy ass video parody that I did. I did a video like a parody of Taylor Swift song right there. I just did something over the weekend because we were snowed in and I had nothing to do and I was bored and drunk out of my mind. So I had some motherfucking fun. So if you're in my Discord, go in there and check it out and you'll see like what the hell is Pat doing? And
go ahead.
And that's everything right there.
Okay, and now we are going to continue with our programming because we are going to go over to England, and we are going to have Basil Rathbone as Sherlock Holmes, episode 4, The Mystery of Mrs. Warren's Key.
Warren's Key.
Sherlock Holmes, starring Basil Rathbone as Nigel Bruce. The makers of bromoquinine cold tablets bring you another adventure of Sherlock Holmes with Basil Rathbone as Sherlock Holmes.
Or you did say.
Friends, when you're the victim of a cold, remember this. Bromoquinine cold tablets are made exclusively to help.
Oh, quinine. I thought you said Colu cold tablets.
They're made for one purpose and one purpose only: to help relieve the common miseries of a cold, the ache, pain, fever, and nasal stuffing. That's why they do such an effective job. Give yourself the advantages of specialized medication. When a cold
did an effective job because there was a bunch of alcohol in it.
Directed and only as directed.
Among other
Now,
things.
here we are again in our habitual armchair in front of Dr. Watson's
And
fireplace, waiting for the good doctor to, well, put down the evening paper.
Oh, I beg your pardon, Mr. Manning. I didn't see you come in. I was reading about your latest American gang shooting.
Yes, crime seems to be riding high, wide, and handsome in most of our big cities, I'm afraid. What a pity we haven't got Mr. Sherlock Holmes on the job.
This is just what I was thinking.
But on the other hand, these gangs of racketeers have sprung up to see a tire traps he wouldn't know how to handle it.
Rubbish. I remember just one case we handled back in 94. It was concerned with
Rubbish.
the worst gang leader New York ever had. They didn't call it racketeering in those days. It amounts to the same thing. It
kidnapping, blackmailing, bombing, terrorizing innocent people by during the course of that particular case, Georgiano, and one man taken for a ride, as you call it.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. Why don't you tell us about it?
Well, bad story. In November in the year 1894, Holmes and I were sitting in our rooms in Vegas.
Well, I thought you said this story was about the head of a New York gang.
Yes, so I did, Mr. Manning, so I did just to interrupt. Even famous gangsters have been known to travel about from time to time. Well, as I was saying, Holmes and I were sitting in our rooms in Baker Street, and our housekeeper, Mrs. Hudson, ushered in a friend of hers, a landlady who kept lodgings in Great Ormond Street. Holmes invited her to sit down. The poor woman was obviously harassed and kept sucking away at the fringe of her cape. Mrs. Hudson told me that she's been having a good visit of the lodger.
Warren, that's the name, sir. No, Mr. Henry, you couldn't call it difficulty I'm having. There was a lot that was easier to do for. It's just that I don't see him from one weekend to the other.
Oh, come now. That's nothing to be uneasy about. My best to Mrs. Warren, if I were your lodger, there would be many occasions when you wouldn't see me for weeks at a time. I work a good deal at night, you know, and do my shooting by day.
Oh, no doubt, Mr. Holmes. But this is different. He never goes out, not even at night. I've waited up to find out. I never see his face, not even when he pays his bills. Not a sign of him ever seen for the last 3 weeks.
And how do you know he's still there?
Like he's trying to get away from something. Oh, it frightens me, Mr. Holmes. I can't sleep for fright.
When did this lodger first come to you?
3 weeks back it was. He has returned to my case, just to fill interview. You see, there's a fine sitting room and bedroom all complete like at the top of the house.
Yes, indeed. Go on.
Well, Mr. Holmes, he said to me, I'll pay £5 a week if I can have it on my own terms. He took a £10 note out of his pocket then and there and give it to me 2 weeks at a time. Then he says he's to be left entirely to himself and never for any excuse are we to disturb him.
So he's at the rooms and hasn't been out since.
Oh, yes, he is, sir. What?
But I thought you said that he...
Just what it was, sir, that first night. We went out and returned very late. He was all in bed, but I heard him walking up the stairs. And his door shut and laughed. Oh, he kicked the block. And I ain't seen him since.
But his meals. How does he get his meals?
Well, when he rings, I take a tray up and leave it on a chair outside his door. Then when he rings again, up I goes and puts the tray away empty. If he wasn't anything else, he writes it up and puts it and puts it on the tray.
I see. Have you brought any of those bits of paper with you?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. In 3. Here they are.
Uh-huh. When today?
Oh.
Most interesting. Written with a broad, pointed, violet tipped pencil and printed. Well, what do they say? The messages are quite laconic, my dear Watson. Dope, Daily Gazette, and Snatch. They open up a very pleasing field of intelligent speculation. Suggestive, Watson, very suggestive. The gentleman is very unusual, but they don't know. That's printed. The gentleman doesn't wish Mrs. Warren to obtain a sample of his handwriting. And here, look. On this lip, after the dope, a corner has been torn away. There is evidence of a mark, perhaps a thumbprint. Might give a clue to the man's identity. Furthermore, the person is undoubtedly a foreigner. Oh, how do you deduce that? When he writes match, not matches. And you must look the word up in the dictionary. The table is the singular, of course. Now, Mrs. Warren, what's your lodger look like when he takes the room?
Youngish he was, Mr. Holmes. Not over 30. Middle size, dark, and he had a beard.
Spoke English?
Yes, sir.
What?
What? With an accent. He was a father.
What I tell you, Watson, what I tell you. You give his name?
No, sir.
He had any letters or callers?
No, sir.
Where did he retire when you or the girl go in to do his in the morning?
We don't go in, sir. Just for himself.
Oh, I see, yes, interesting. And you say nothing has come out of that room? Absolutely nothing?
Just 2 burnt matches and a cigarette end. They was on the tray this morning.
You brought them with you?
Oh, that I did, sir. Mrs. Hudson told me how you said nothing was too small to take care of yourself.
Mrs. Hudson was right.
Sir, here you be.
These matches were used to light cigarettes. How can you tell what the matches were used for? Quite obvious, my dear. Wasn't quite obvious. The shortness of the burnt end. At least half a match is consumed in lighting a pipe or a cigar. Hello. Well. This cigarette is remarkable.
Hello.
I know, right? Doesn't he sound kind of sleazy?
Oh, just a little.
Well, Ghost Dog's wondering where the Petri wine is at. Well, it's either wine or suits.
I believe you said the first gentleman had a beard, Mrs. Wallace.
Yes, sir. A black beard it was, and a flowing moustache.
Yes. Now, take the cigarette. Only a clean-shaven man could have smoked down this bar. Why, Watson, even that person you call him the Stark would have been sent. That's not very funny. Perhaps he used a holder. Impossible, my dear fellow. Notice the way that it's matted at the end. No, it's a different person entirely. How could he have got in? Well, he went out the first night, Mrs. Warren tells us. But did the same man return? I think not. I think it was the second chap who came back.
I think not.
The one for whom the first man took the room. Perhaps they both returned. Possibly there are two men in those rooms. Excellent, my dear Watson. Excellent. You're coming along. Now tell me, Mrs. Warren, how much does the fellow...
Still remembering the BBC Sherlock with the 5G investigator said, "Are you a you're psychotic?"
There's nothing more to be done for the moment.
And he turned around and goes, "No, I'm a high-functioning sociopath. You should know the difference."
Oh, thank you, Mr. Holmes. I believe you in my mind already. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Not at all.
Good day, gentlemen.
Good day, Mrs. Warren. Look here, Holmes. You're not going to go fucking about in this affair. The man is probably just a harmless eccentric of some sort. You never know, Watson. You never know. Whoever he is living in terror. Huh?
You never know.
Of what, I wonder? Oh, rubbish. Besides, who's going to foot the bill? What do you expect to get out of a case like this? Education? The pursuit of knowledge, Watson, is my great hobby. The pursuit of knowledge of foot. Curiosity, that's what it is. Plain, unadulterated curiosity. Oh, possibly, Watson, possibly. Education, pursuit of knowledge, curiosity. That's they all amount to the same thing. Where are you going to look for your education cases, I may ask? In the Daily Gazette, my dear fellow, in the Daily Gazette. A newspaper is often a very storehouse of knowledge. I say, Holmes, every time I look at you, you have your nose buried in a copy of the Daily Gazette. Why the fungus for that yellow rag? Yeah. The Daily Gazette is the paper Mrs. Warren's mysterious lodger asked for, remember? Well, what of it? What can you discover from a common newspaper? The answer is nothing. Nothing at all. Here it is 4 days since we heard of that mysterious gentleman, Mrs. Warren. What have you unearthed? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You're wrong as usual, my dear Watson. I don't know.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special bulletin from the NBC newsroom in New York. President Roosevelt will address the joint session of Congress at noon tomorrow. Turn you now to the adventures of Sherlock Holmes.
His enemies to the hiding place of the mysterious lodger. How would you go about keeping in touch with him? Just now. Through the papers, my dear fellow, through the agony column. And since Mrs. Warren's lodger received only one paper, the notices must appear in that. Yes, I see now, but how can you tell which notice is the one we're after? By elimination, Watson. By elimination. Take this paper, for instance. The edition which appeared 2 days after the lodger took up his residence with Mrs. Warren. The agony column, sir. Let's have a look. Dear me. What a collection of groans, cries, and utter nonsense. Oh, perhaps, my dear Watson, perhaps, but nevertheless, an invaluable hunting ground for the searchers after education. Well, go on. First one reads, "Surely Jimmy will not break his mother's heart." That's certain. Listen to this. It's the lady who fainted in the Brixton Park. Disregard that. The lady doesn't listen. Here's another.
Would you look at that?
Every day, my heart long. Oh, bleach, Watson. Unmitigated bleach. Go on, please. Well. Be patient. We'll find some means of communication. Meanwhile, what's this column? It's signed G. Sounds more plausible, eh? Are there any others? Yes. 3 days later, we picked up the trail again. Here it is. There, that one. And making successful arrangements, patience and prudence, the clouds will pass as yes. Yes, nothing for 2 weeks after that. Then comes something more definite. Here. The spark is clearing if I find chance to signal a member code. A1, B2, and so on. You'll hear soon. Oh, what's 4G? Let's go. Things are warming up. Oh, see who that is, will you, Watson? Sure. Oh, that's good. Johnny wanted to run. Thank you so much. Well. What is it? It's the afternoon copy of the Gazette. It's just arrived. Oh, good. See if there's anything in it. Parliament session. Actress
Holmes, you tell. That's the face out of a fellow's hands like that. Nice manners, I must say. Here we are, Watson. Here we are. High red house with white stone facing, third wall, second window left after dusk. Gee, ha. That's definite enough, Watson. That's definite enough. Hello, what's that? Look out of the window, will you, Watson? Your friend, Mrs. Warren. I tell you, she must be excited. Her hat from the side of her head, and she's puffing like a steam engine. There's Mrs. Hudson. Just let her in. Yeah, something happened. You weren't there. Confounded, Watson. I hope so. Come in. Mrs.
Stay out,
Warren,
stay out.
what's up?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, I come as best as I could.
Well, here, take a chair and get your breath.
Oh,
No, wait a minute. Sit down. That's better. Now then, what's happened?
it's a police matter, that's what it is.
A lot better when they yell order in the court. I still don't have my freaking tuna on rye.
Worst wait staff ever. Jesus Christ.
I know.
It was around 11 this morning. There was a fog, you remember? Well,
I'm going to pause this for a second because I just saw something. For those of you that don't know, okay, the Louisville Metro Police Department has somebody working their social media that has just been on point during the whole snow shit over there in Louisville, Kentucky. 18 hours ago, they tweeted, 2 days of snow in Louisville, 0 lessons learned, hundreds of cars stuck, officers doing Olympic-level sled pushes, and half the state arguing with physics. We laughed, we cried, we questioned humanity. Thanks for the content, Louisville. Y'all are wild. See you tomorrow.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Down the road when 2 men come up behind him, threw a coat over his head, and bundled him into a cab that was standing beside the curb. Well, it was clock, 1 o'clock, and he don't come back. And there am I and me stew left waiting for the onions. Well, at 2 o'clock, they come up a stew anyhow. And you know what a stew is like without onions.
Yes, it's like tea without... Yes, that's true. I like mine. Tea without sauce is about that. That's one of the most... Go on, Mrs. Warren. Go on, never mind.
Yes, well, at 3 o'clock, finding Vance and home, all black and blue, and his coat torn. At first, I think he's been in some pub. He's got a weakness for a drunk now and then.
Yes.
And pretty soon, I see he's not drunk, just dazed, and he tells me he's been driving around for 2 hours with a couple of men threatening him. And finally, they opened the door and shoved him out. And when he comes to, we found he was on Hampstead Heath, so we took him back home. And there he lies now on the sofa, moaning and groaning.
Oh, wow. Moaning and groaning.
No, Mr. Holmes, he screamed out. He just knows he was listening.
Ghost dog, I swear the old woman sounds like a hen.
Yes, sir, that's right.
And you connect this to text with your lodger?
Well, sir, we've been living there 15 years now. And
I wonder if it's the thing. She could be like the voice of the chicken in Robin Hood.
That is becoming more and more interesting. Here, the police men mistook your husband for your lodger, and they had you found this morning, and when they discovered...
It is a similar voice.
Yes, well, wait a minute. The important thing is that your lodger's enemies have found him. They're on his track. They'll be back. I suggest you return to your home at once before anything serious has a chance to happen.
Turn to your home. Hide your kids, hide your daughter, because they all coming for you.
Just a moment, we'll rejoin Sherlock Holmes as he endeavors to solve the mystery of Mrs. Warren's loss. Ladies and gentlemen, in every American city, town, or village, you'll find a group of people who are worthy of the highest praise. The American druggists, men and women who are always on the job to serve our needs day and night. This evening, we have a very welcome guest, a druggist from the city of the famous Mardi Gras, colorful New Orleans, Mr. Wally Schweikart of the Schaefer and Schweikart Pharmacy at Carrollton and Jeanette. Now, here's what happened the other day when a friend of mine visited the Schaefer and Schweikart Pharmacy. Mr. Schweikart, you certainly have a fine modern drugstore. How long have you been serving this neighborhood? About 25 years. Sure, it's a long time. Say, what were those big buildings I just passed on the way out?
Why, the famous Tulane and Loyola University. And we're proud to have some of the students among our best customers.
And I suppose you have an occasional professor stopping in, too, huh?
Yes, we do. College students and professors buy medicines just like anyone else.
And that brings up a question I'd like to ask. What do most of your customers buy when they want to relieve the usual symptoms of cold?
Bromoquinine cold tablets by a big margin. We recommend them, and both Mr. Shape and I have used them to help relieve the common miseries of our own colds.
That's just the way it happened, isn't it, Mr. Schweikart?
Yes, that's right.
It's been a pleasure to have you with us, Mr. Schweikart, and your statement bears out the results of a coast-to-coast survey conducted by one of America's leading research organizations and taken among over 2,000 American druggists just like yourself.
And for those of you who weren't in the chat last time we looked this up, bromoquinine was a popular 20th century patent medicine, specifically Grove's laxative bromoquinine, marketed to research to cure colds, influenza, and headaches, containing quinine hydrobromide and often laxative ingredients. It was used for congestion, fever, and muscular aches. However, consistent use was linked to long-term neurological and psychiatric damage. Clear up that cold.
Yeah,
Have a psychosis by the time you're done, but that cold will be gone.
It was found that more than 80%
I love those side effects.
out of every cell recommend
Brings that cold in just 6 to 8 days.
effective aid in the relief of the usual cold.
Little Annie used to have the
And
flu.
addition,
Now
the
she's
majority
hearing
of these
voices.
druggists said the bromoquinine
Oh
cold
no.
tablets, their largest selling tablets, made exclusively for the common distress of cold.
All thanks to
Friends who have
bromoquinine.
the usual symptoms of the cold, get the preparation your druggist probably recommends. Time-proven bromoquinine cold tablets. You take only as directed. Bromo, B-R-O-M-O.
That is a big word to be a medicine, right? It's here.
M-I-N-E.
And nowadays, bromo would sound like something completely different.
Oh boy. What did you call me?
Right.
This is my house,
Still remember the whole no homo phrase when two guys would hug and then take a step back and go, no homo.
Yes, sir. Oh, here's the key. You stepped inside the letter and be bag. Will you come in, gentlemen?
Holmes? Oh, the door's open. Come on in. I say, why are you staring at that house across the street?
I have the sudden urge to say, do you have the body aches and fever associated with flu? Try bromoquinine. Side effects are psychoses, possibly being psychotic, and maybe turning into a schizophrenic. But hey, at least your flu will be gone.
Yeah, but what happens if you're already nuts and you take that? That's what I want to know.
Right? Oh, I don't know.
Maybe it'll fix you.
Wow, medication fix cold stomach and make you nuts. Exactly. Exactly.
How are you going to manage that if he keeps the door locked? When do you take his next stay up?
It cured me of the common cold, but I've been talking to my pillow for the last 15 hours.
This medicine really helped with my flu symptoms, and the 3 other voices in my head agree with me.
Right.
Oh no.
Only 3, yeah, the 4th one speaking in sign language and I don't understand it.
Good, thank you. Come on, Watson.
Do you think it's nice flying like this?
What? You too many scruples. First-class detective.
Mama?
No problem.
Now what are you doing?
With my shoes. You get a fellow like example. That way you have a much better chance of being undetected.
Very well, but I feel like a criminal myself.
No, not that. I can't get the shoes from there. This takes break if we can't sit here all night.
All right. Oh.
Yeah. Come on now. Be quiet. Sounds like the charge of the light brigade.
I'm not making any more noise.
You're not giving Watson a chance to be quiet, because you won't shut up.
I'm saying, no. How you gonna tell somebody to be quiet and you don't shut up?
Dear, my multiple personalities say this medication is effective. I have my doubts. Like all those things for eczema. Side effects is lymphoma. All itch. Somebody pass me the lotion. There's some of the inhalers out there to help you, control your COPD. May cause pneumonia. Wait, time out. They're trying to improve their breathing, not make it worse. The fuck?
I'm trying to remember, but I think at one point one of the possible side effects for Viagra that was listed was death. So,
right.
Well, that usually is a result of prior prison.
Put on our shoes. They're going to spend the next few minutes on the
He's
front
like,
door.
poor guy. Poor guy. He died after taking it, but it was easy to carry him out of the building.
He took it, he had his sex, he came and went at the same time. What a way to
You took it anywhere?
As Ryan Williams would say, if I had an erection for 4 hours or more, I'm selling tickets.
5 hours, 19 minutes. Check this out. Hang your coat up.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm waiting for medical grade asbestos. Good job, dear.
Getting across. Once they could, there. Everything is flash. Single flash.
Well, back then
Medical-
they didn't have- Go ahead.
Medical grade asbestos. Look, if I get heartburn, I'll just try Pepto.
Catch that mesothelioma early. Get that medical grade asbestos.
Something in. Along with your time. Another two. An A. It's not. Well, surely that's not all. Ten tonight. I wake up. I have it. T.A. The initial. That goes again. Why do you got to waste like that? I can't keep up with it. The same message over again. Here it is, Watson. Absenta. Must be in cipher, Holmes. Not a very obscure cipher, Watson. It's Italian. Absenta means beware. It must be urgent. Very good, Captain. Still the same message. Attention. Hello. Keep open off. The light's gone out. Someone's broken a window. What's that? Quick, Watson. We must get in there. Something violent is happening.
Either violence or a really good date.
The door's unlocked. Come on, Ben. Keep your revolver handy. Dark, I can't see a thing. Here, up the stairs. Hello. The candle that he dropped it. It's warm. Got him at Watson. That's better. Let's move around a bit. Oh, so quiet. It's uncanny. What could he got? There's the broken window. And here, look here, Watson. Blood. A trail of blood. Some heavy object has been dragged along the floor. This cupboard door. Open it, Watson. Oh, look. On the floor. A man on his back and covered with blood. Look, there's a knife. A knife sticking straight up. Driven blade deep into the body. A terrific blow. Give me that candle. Let's have a look at it. Ah, yes. There. Look at the red circle drawn on the floor under his head. A halo in blood. Holmes, what are you doing with that candle? Finishing the message.
On the floor.
I think it will be helpful. Let's get to the root of this mystery. I must find out how he got there. You knew this man? Then you recognize him? Naturally, Watson. It's Black Georgiano, the head of the most terrible band of criminals in America. Georgiano. Gee, Georgiano. Then it must be he who sent the message. What's he doing over here in England? The question you must ask a lady from across the street. We shall begin in a moment. I signaled her to come. Here she is.
That is so. I have a come. Ah, fool. What is it? What have you done with him?
You must prepare yourself for a nasty shock.
My husband, what has happened? What are you hiding from me? Who is that on the floor?
I beg of you not.
Oh, let me see, let me see. Ah! You're near your skin. His breath.
Please don't be so upset, madam.
But it is wonderful, marvelous. What? You have believed it. You have seen him. Oh, I'm so happy. You have seen him.
He was dead when we found him.
So, but it was my Jenna who killed him. My wonderful Jenna.
Which is a very, very nice way of saying he was like that when we got here.
Right.
Just now, you take the message for me to
It
call.
was I who sent the final message. Your husband disappeared out of the back window, if I read the signs correctly.
But I ran away. For my husband, he did it to protect himself. To save me. No one could blame him. You could not arrest him for that.
How dare you?
Now that your Jenna is dead, we care nothing. We are free.
Perhaps you'd like to tell us about it.
I haven't yet.
Been able to arrange matters with Scotland Yard.
But Jenna is my husband. Gennaro Luca.
I am Amelia Luke. My husband and I, we live in New York. We are a half-inch from my general's brother. He meets this no shadow. Look at this. The month. There is no judge in the world who would punish my husband because he killed him.
Yes, I understand he had rather an unsavory character.
He was a king. He makes the young Italian men join him. It's a fact. The general's brother was one of his men. He cannot break away. He must do the most terrible thing. And then one night he say no. He was shot. Shot in the back.
In the back? Quite a sportsman, I don't know quite what.
After that, this young gentleman, he said my husband must join his gang. He began to make love to me. He was terrible. I'm so afraid.
So you ran away?
Yes. One night we go on a boat for England. But we know Georgiana will follow us when he finds out. My general, he had me where I will be safe. He knows Georgiana will come. And he waits for me outside. Tonight he arrives at last.
Yeah.
My general is ready. He is prepared to kill him. Oh, he is a hero, my general.
I don't know what the British point of view will be, but I imagine that in New York, the lady's husband will receive a pretty general vote of thanks.
Oh, I think we can arrange the British point of view, Watson. Scotland Yard has been on the lookout for this Georgiano since they heard he had landed. Mr. Luca has just taken a little bit of work, that's all. And now, Mrs. Luca, if you'll come with me, I believe we can arrange matters satisfactorily.
I'm so happy.
Well, it's been an interesting case, Holmes, but I still can't for the life of me see what you expect to get out of it.
Education, Watson, a little more education. Always seeking knowledge at the old university.
Just a moment, Dr. Watson will be back to tell us about next week's story. Ladies and gentlemen, when colds are prevalent...
There's our dear Sherlock Holmes and Mrs. Warren's key.
Yippee!
And now for our featured presentation, and which is The Shadow, brought to us by Ghost Dog, my monthly supporter that requested it. If you would like any of your radio shows played from the pilot episode to as many as they could restore, you too need to be a monthly supporter. Otherwise, if you just want to put in a request for a specific episode, that's perfectly free. I don't money gate that at all, or however the gate thingy works, or what that term is. I don't gate it at all. Just put in your request. You can DM me through Discord or Twitter, and I'll let you know on what day your episode is going to air. So, without further ado, here is The Shadow, episode 42, Death is Blind. I thought death was bony. It's blind too?
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The shadow knows.
The shadow
Your local blue coal dealer presents The Shadow. These half-hour dramatizations are designed to forcibly demonstrate to old and young alike that crime does not pay.
If you get away with it, it pays a lot. Oh, sorry.
Before the Shadow's adventure begins,
Them jackasses in
here's
Minnesota.
news that no homeowner can afford to
Yeah,
miss.
no shit. That's
When you order
no
fuel,
kidding.
remember that there's a
That's the
tremendous
state I'm
difference
currently
in
stuck in
various
right now.
kinds of anthracite. And remember that there's only one trademarked anthracite, blue coal. Blue coal is a superior quality fuel, a guaranteed product of the world's largest hard coal producer. So when you call and ask for blue coal by name, you're assuring yourself of better heat at less cost. Why not order your supply from your nearest blue coal dealer tomorrow?
Yeah. Forget quinine, get blue coal.
The Shadow, mysterious character
better
who
than
aids
blue
those
ball.
in distress and helps the forces of law and order, is in reality Lamont Cranston, wealthy young man about town. His friend and companion, Margot Lane, is the only person who knows to whom the unseen voice belongs. The only one who knows the true identity of that master of other people's minds, the Shadow. Today's story,
Shadow.
Death is Blind.
Ladies and gentlemen, just see my free outside.
Death is blind. That wouldn't kill her?
If I have to inspect
taste another blue ribbon pig or Carr's pumpkin pie, I think I'll faint.
Nonsense, Margot. We've hardly seen anything yet.
Who'd have thought the dignified Lamont Cranston would go crazy about a counter fare?
No, Margot, you don't begrudge me a little relaxation, do you?
Relaxation? Isn't it enough you're leaving tonight for a week's hunting trip by yourself? I should think that would be enough relaxation for anybody.
Well, maybe you're right at that. Wait a minute.
Oh, now, Lamont, that's just a shooting gallery. You've seen shooting galleries before.
Come on, Margot. We can just walk by it anyhow.
Oh, Lamont, you're incorrigible. All right, I'm with you.
Hey, watch him shoot. That guy's a sharpshooter. Hey! Did you see that shot? He had his back to the target, he shot over his shoulder, looked in the mirror. Boy, that's some joke.
What's going on? I can't see over these people.
Think you need to get into today, Margot? Now, come on. Let's try to get closer.
Heavens, what a crowd.
Squeeze in here, now. Yeah, that's right. Now, can you see?
Yes, perfectly.
Oh, it must be the boy standing by the counter there who's doing this miraculous shooting.
Look, he's going to shoot again. The man behind the counter is handing him another gun.
Hey, Arthur, wouldn't you like to try another shot?
Oh, gee, I don't believe so. I'm sorry.
Well,
Walter, do not go. Well, Dr. Layton, I didn't know you were here.
I've been in the crowd watching. I'm proud of you, Walter. What I've just seen you do is a credit to my teaching.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Layton.
Lamont, that old man with the hunchback, the one the boy calls Dr. Layton.
Yes, what about it?
Oh, I don't know. There's something I think it's his eyes.
You know who he is, don't you?
Should I? Who is he?
Pictures in the papers occasionally. That's Dr. Franz Layton, head of the research laboratories at the Jordan Process Company. They're plants in this town.
I don't care who he is. That's face it. It's evil, Lamont. He gives me the shivers. Let's go.
So quiet. I want to hear this.
Yes, but Dr. Layton, I ought to go home. You see, my mother didn't...
Not yet, Walter.
Did I understand you to say, sir, that you're responsible for this boy's remarkable skill with a pistol?
Yes, I think I can say I am in a way. He had the natural instincts himself, of course, but I helped him develop them. You see, Walter has not only the perfect eye, but the perfect ear. It is a rare gift.
Ear? What's the ear got to do with marksmanship?
I will demonstrate. Walter?
No, please, Dr.
Walter,
Layton.
you will do as I say.
Yes, Dr. Layton.
Now I take this handkerchief.
Yes, Lamont. He's blindfolding the boy.
Wouldn't it just...
Now he is completely blindfolded. He can see nothing. Can you, Walter?
No, Dr. Layton.
The boy will now give you a demonstration of marksmanship that I bet you have never seen before nor will see again. Give him the pistol.
Hey, here, now, wait a minute.
We have conducted this experiment safely many times before.
Well, all right. Here's the gun.
Take it, Walter. That's right. Now, this blindfolded boy, unable to see anything at all, will shoot once and hit the bullseye of that target.
Crime scene in 3, 2, 1.
Right? There is no danger.
How's he going to know which direction to shoot in?
That's where the ear comes in. You take this cane of mine, stand by the target, and when I give you the signal, strike the gun in the center of the target with the cane. The sound of the gun will give Walter his cue. His ear will give him the direction, and his shot will hit the bullseye.
With me standing there, huh? Not on your life. The guy's good, but how do I know he's that good?
You doubt my word?
Well, mister, I don't say I doubt it, but if he's going
Doubt
to play
my
William
power?
Tell, he can do it with somebody else.
You are cowards, all cowards. I will strike the gun. I said it. Are you ready, Walter?
Yes, I'm ready.
Good. I will strike the gun.
Bullseye blindfolded! Impossible. I was shot.
You see, what did I tell you? He struck the bullseye blindfolded. Now, do you doubt my word?
Come on, Margot. Let's go.
Yes, it's about time.
Margot, you realize how powerless the shadow would be against a boy like that?
I know, and just as the boy was about to shoot, did you see that old man? He was trembling and his face was quite as a mask.
Yes, I noticed that. Definitely not nice.
I wonder what it means.
I don't know. This way, Margot. Here's the car.
Oh, now you're the one who's in a hurry. It's not plenty of time to get back to Contact. The train doesn't leave till 9:30.
I know. I may have something else I want to do.
Something else? What?
If I knew definitely, I'd tell you, Margot. Offhand, it looks as if the shadow...
The shadow? Now,
I wasn't going to make the
what
joke.
would
I'm
be
glad you made
the
it for
It
me.
was to be an absolute threat. You promised me you'd forget all about the shadow for a week at least.
I know. That's just what I intend to do. But before I go...
Yes?
I think the shadow is going to imitate our young friend Walter back there and take a shot in the dark.
Anybody else have Ozzy Osbourne stuck in their head now?
Not me.
Oh, Dr. Layton,
Hey?
I just wanted to ask whether you need me here in the laboratory anymore tonight.
Walter, don't you know enough to talk to me when I'm engaged in an experiment?
Sorry, sir. I just thought...
Attention to me, my boy. When I'm absorbed in my work, I'm afraid I'm engaged in a little bit.
I do my best, sir.
boy. You're a great help. You picked me especially from over 1,000 applicants to train in research work.
I'm sorry, sir, if I interrupted your experiment.
That's all right, my boy. The experiment is worth a settle. You run along home and don't think too harshly of me for my little outbreak.
Oh, I won't, sir. You know I won't. You've been wonderful to me, giving me this opportunity to study under your direction. Gee, I only hope that
Don't worry, my boy. As I just said, you're valuable to me. I think in the future.
Don't worry, my boy.
Also.
I appreciate that, sir. Good night, Dr. Layton.
Good night, my boy.
You know I'd do anything in the world for you and your work.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not cool.
The Jordan Company. Bah! From hot-bellied capitalists living off someone else's brains. If it hadn't been for me, there would have been no Jordan process. I made the Jordan Company, and they take it away from me because they have money and I have none. They have the fine homes and the expensive cars, while I'm left to rot in this laboratory where nobody ever comes. Nobody even knows I'm here. But soon my revenge will come. And no one...
Someday my prince will come. Someday.
Don't you know me, Dr. Lee?
Someday my prince will come. That's why I don't go to get my photos done at Walgreens anymore.
For want of a better name.
Oh
Only
my.
the shadow.
Shadow. What is
The shadow.
Others have called it childish hocus pocus in the past, Doctor. They have lived to regret it.
Are you trying to threaten me?
No, Doctor. Not threatening.
Are you threatening me?
Warn is a better word.
Are you threatening me?
I believe you know as well as I do.
Oh, you know nothing. You can't. Don't try to stop me.
Perhaps not, Doctor. But don't forget, I shall be watching you.
Oh, man.
I shall be watching you.
Somebody's watching me.
Everybody's after me. They're spying on me.
I'll be watching you.
Every
Oh.
breath you take. Oh.
Oh, the stalker song.
Yes.
Oh, yes, Walter. Oh, I'm glad you're still here. I'm afraid you won't be able to go home right away after all. Yes, there's a particular experiment I want to make. I was going to put it off for a few days, but I think I'd better do it tonight before I forget.
And we have to make sure that the neighbors don't find out.
Right. You're a good boy, Walter. A very good boy.
What would they think?
Let me see. A little of this powder
Every
in
time he
the
says you're a
retort.
very good boy, Walter, I'm like, what the fuck is, what the hell is
Um,
Walter?
What kind of experiments are they doing in that lab? What the hell?
Almost ready. We fill the retort with this liquid.
You're a very good boy, Walter. What the fuck
Now
is he, a
we put it
beagle?
over the flame. You watch this, Walter. When it boils, let me know. I will prepare the other ingredient.
Is there anything else I can do to help Dr. Layton?
No, thank you, my
Did
boy.
he just...
Watch that liquid.
Isn't this...
I want to know
Okay,
as
the
soon
kid's
as it's
just
boiled.
blindfolded then, I'm guessing.
Boil away, you know.
I'm not saying it.
I'm watching.
I'm not saying it.
It's boiling now, sir.
Good, good. Now, the success of this experiment depends on you.
What do you want me to do?
Just relax and let it happen. What?
God damn it.
Wow.
For those of you just tuning in, welcome to the show.
I want you to observe closely what changes occur in the liquid.
Well, that doesn't sound very difficult.
It's more difficult than you think because of my calculations.
Oh, he means it doesn't sound very hard, huh?
No.
Shut up. My eyes are bad. That's why I want you to watch.
Well, I'll watch very carefully, sir. My eyesight's very good.
This is getting worse by the second, isn't it?
Right?
Now, when I give you the word, drop the powder. And don't take your eyes off that liquid.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Go ahead then. What do you believe on?
There goes his vision.
My eyes! Well, so much for my vision is very good.
We continue with the second part of the Shadow's thrilling adventure in just a moment. Meantime, a question. Men, wouldn't you like to end those tiresome trips to the furnace for your wife or other members of the family? Wouldn't you like to know that when you fix the furnace and leave the house in the morning, the fire would burn steadily throughout the day, and give more even, more dependable, and more useful heat. If you want that kind of time and trouble-saving performance from your fuel,
Now I
then
want to
insist
come home
on
every
blue
2
coal
hours and
when
kick
you
the
order
fucking
anthracite.
furnace. What the fuck?
Blue coal is different from any other anthracite. It's a medium, free-burning hard coal. That means it will burn steadily and more evenly.
Oh,
right
and now
down
we're
to a
back to
fine
being
powdery
hard.
ash. With blue coal, there's far greater all-around economy. There's less heat lost up the chimney, far less wasted unburned coal in your ash. And too, you'll find that blue coal requires less furnace attention. It's carefully sized so that it banks better, burns
size
better,
matters,
and
people.
can be handled far more easily. Furnaces in this part of the country were
Size
especially
matters, then why
designed
they
to
ain't using
burn
the black
anthracite.
coal?
So if you want America's finest anthracite, order
damn
blue coal. Then you'll be sure to get better heat at less cost.
That was wrong.
Call your blue coal dealer tomorrow. You'll find his name listed in the Where to Buy It section of your classified telephone directory under the word blue coal. Play safe. Don't take chances with ordinary anthracites. Save money with blue coal, the only trademarked anthracite. It's the solid fuel for solid comfort.
Yeah, don't take your
Order
chances with
your
all that
supply
other
tomorrow.
coal.
Fuck that other coal. Use blue coal.
How would the kid know if it was blue coal or not? They just fried his eyes.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Come in, come in.
He'd touch it.
Sorry to bother you at
He
home
said he
like
had
this,
good
Dr.
hearing
Clayton,
and good
but I
eyesight. He
wanted
didn't
to
say
see you
anything about his
that
fucking
unfortunate
nose.
boy Walter Dunn, who was injured in
Like, this coal is hard.
Well,
In
what about
billiard.
him? Well,
Sir.
personnel of the Jordan Company, I'm especially concerned about the boy. I understand at the hospital that the poor fellow will be totally blind for life. Too bad, but accidents will happen. We're paying all his hospital and doctor's bills, of course. And in addition, the directors had a meeting today, and they thought it was only right for the company to make some provision for the boy's future. And Mr. Gilmore, the president of the company, thought that perhaps you could suggest what's the best thing to do. Oh, Mr. Gilmore thought that, did he? Well, Mr. Gates, I'll tell you what I'd advise the company to do in the case of Walter Dunn.
And what's that?
Exactly nothing.
Dr. Layton,
I'm sorry?
Surely you suppose
Huh?
I were to tell you that Walter Dunn was a worthless, no-good scoundrel. But I caught him making tracings of various things I was working on here in the laboratory with the intention of selling them to our competitors. For you...
Oh, you maim his ass and now you're lying about him. God damn, you're
Oh,
an ass.
you rabid bastard.
He spied on me, I tell you. Luckily, I discovered him before he could do any great damage.
Wow.
What you told me alters the situation considerably, Dr. Layton.
Yes, I thought it might.
Well, I hardly think it will be necessary for the company to take any further responsibility for Walter Dunn.
Sorry to have to bring this up when the boy is in such trouble. But after all, my first loyalty is to the Jordan Company. Eh, Vance? The officers are such a splendid group of men.
Well, blind the kid and now put him out in the sun to dry without any support. You bastard.
Sneaky
You
bastard.
bastard. You bloody bastard. You
You bastard.
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 Bitches.
Sons of bitches.
You German bastard.
I'm blind.
See, to maintain accuracy, bastard has to have at least 4 syllables.
The company should have made some provision for your future. After all, if they hadn't supplied the laboratory with inferior chemicals, that explosion never would have happened.
You told me all that before.
You know that what your words would do.
Here, sir, this is a blue coal dealership.
Remember, I went to Mr. Gilmore, the president, and to the directors myself and pleaded with them. But to no avail.
You're gonna lie to more people.
They absolutely refused to help you.
They refused to help. I'll show them. I'll show them.
You can't show them shit. You can't see.
Calm down.
I'll show them.
I'll show them.
Coming along here anyway. He generally walks home from his club this way about 6 times.
I'll show them.
Here comes somebody now.
Oh.
It is Mr. Gilmore, Walter. The man who wouldn't help you. Now, I'll just...
Oh, you set him up.
Yep.
Oh, you are a rabid bastard.
Mm-hmm. I was set up.
Somebody's heavy breathing into a mic.
Pardon me.
Mhm.
Young
Isn't
man,
me.
would you please
Not
tell
me.
this man
Not
I'm
me.
blind, you see. And why, of course. Hey,
Oh, I
aren't
think
you
it's the
one-
radio.
Oh.
It's the radio show. I think it was their attempt to show how the kid is locating the guy.
Hello. What's the
That's
idea of
there.
picking me up at this? What's that? Gilmore's committed suicide. Good Lord. Special Director,
Lord, have mercy.
Jordan Company. Yes, I'll get dressed and come right down.
Wild suicide, that one.
Leave. Vance. I heard a tap on the window. Imagination, I guess. Oh, Gilmore. Where did I put my shoes? Hold on.
What?
The window. Don't see anything, though. Hello?
The pop gun again.
I'm coming.
With who?
Be so impatient.
Oh no.
There are ladies present. Could we not do that?
Excuse me, this is not a rated X.
Never swayed me
Another
before.
one.
This is not a porn channel, sir. Go come somewhere else.
Margot, well, am I glad to see you. Here, for to take these.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear, I feel as if you've been away a year instead of just a week.
I feel that way myself. Well, anything out of the ordinary been
Well,
happening?
nothing much except a rather strange epidemic of suicide. Seems as if the directors of the company all got tired of life at the same time.
Epidemic of suicide. It's not by any chance that Jordan Potter.
Why, yes. How did you know it was the Jordan company? Jordan, what life was with that lady?
County fair, an old
When
hunchback.
Princeton goes on vacation, he's not really on
Boy,
vacation,
Tom.
just a guess.
Oh, why?
But tell me, what do you know about these
Some
suicides?
people just don't know how to relax on
Was there any
vacation.
significant fact?
Yeah, I
connected with
know.
all-
They don't understand this word vacation.
Nope.
Each suicide cut himself through the mouth.
Margot, a week ago, the shadow warned a certain man on the telephone. I see now that one warning was not enough. Your suicides were not suicides.
What do you mean?
I mean this, Margot. When a man is going to shoot himself, he doesn't do it through the mouth. There's something about looking into the black muzzle of a gun that seems to deter even an unbalanced mind.
I don't know.
One of these
People
men
do
might
it through the mouth.
He
People do it
certainly
under
will.
the chin.
No, Margot.
Yeah.
They
And a
didn't
few
commit
years
suicide.
after this episode, a man
Well,
named
murder.
Bud Dwyer would prove him wrong.
I mean, some even show how fucking dexterous they are and do it with a rifle and have, the trigger pressed by their toe.
You want to come in?
That one really stumps the detectives.
Blind boy.
Yeah, I miss Kurt Cobain also. Wait, what?
Huh.
I had to keep reminding my second husband that the reason that Kurt Cobain killed himself was because he had fucking stomach cancer.
Does Walter Dunn live here?
Oh yeah, Courtney Love had nothing to do with it.
You don't know where I could find him.
No, I don't. He's probably off
I mean,
somewhere with that.
You're supposed to have a stress-free life. Courtney
mean
doesn't
Dr. Lee?
necessarily
That's
seem
the one.
stress-free.
Ever since he got hurt, well, Walter's always with him. It seems like he... Who are you, from the company?
No, I'm a newspaper man from the city.
Well, I can't say anything.
Come on, Margot. It's all here.
Poor thing, she's been crying about her eyes. They're all red and swollen.
Yes. He's probably suffering as much as water. Margot, do you remember that afternoon at the fair, what you said about Dr. Layden?
I said he had an evil face. Lots of people have evil faces. I mean, some awfully nice people sometimes.
Dr. Layden is not a nice person, Margot. I knew that when I first saw him. He has the face of a man suffering from an inner torture. A torture so all-consuming that when he's not on guard, it shows through his eyes. Torture and hate.
Lamont, you mean you think that Walter Dunn is under the influence of Dr. Layden? Oh, that's fantastic. You've no evidence.
Haven't I? Don't forget, Margot, these murdered men were all shot in the mouth.
Well?
If you were blind and had to rely on sound to guide you to the target, and a man spoke to you, you would shoot him in the mouth.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to pay a little call on the eminent Dr. Layden.
Right.
I would just shoot in the general direction.
If Walter is with him, your invisibility won't help
More
you.
effective than farting, I guess.
Walter can kill
I
you if
guess.
you kill the others.
If you were previously a marksman, you might actually hit them in the mouth. But you would
Oh.
be narrowing in on where the sound was coming from.
Coming along
I wonder if that
Yes,
kid could have
Dr.
hit the
Layton,
damn
with all
dog
the
in Duck Hunt.
executives committing suicide.
If he did, he'd be living out every fantasy of everybody that played that game.
I will have control. The spies don't think puttering around in his
Only dog I ever
laboratory.
hated.
Yes, Dr. Oh, the country police are stupid. They suspect nothing. It's a wonderful scheme, Walter. A brilliant scheme. Nobody could see through it.
Nobody, huh?
Nobody, Dr. Layden. Who speaks? Walter, the door is open. I closed it. I'm sure I closed it.
Don't get up, Doctor. I'll close it again. There.
Who is it, Dr. Layden? I don't know. I can't see him. Can't see him. Are you blind too, Doctor? No, I'm a blind.
Here we go.
I don't know. Walter, tell me. Is someone in this room? Is there not? Yes, Doctor. He's standing right near you. His voice comes from you. Who are you? Listen, buddy, better speak.
We have talked before, Dr. Layden. I am the shadow.
Shadow?
Though you cannot see me, I am here. Doctor, I'm afraid your little game is up.
Yes, Dr. Layden.
Walter, this man, this Dr. Layden.
Rude.
Yes, but only the arm. Listen, Walter.
Shoot him again, Walter. Shoot him again.
Walter, stop. Listen to me. Dr. Layden's made a catch part of you.
Shoot again, Walter. Shoot again, you fool.
Walter, listen to me. Layden lied when he told you the company wouldn't take care of you. They planned to provide for you and your mother for life.
No, I don't believe it.
Wait, don't shoot. I'm telling you the truth. Dr. Layden has tricked you from the beginning. Has deliberately plotted that you commit the crimes he had the nerve to carry out himself.
He's lying. Shoot, Walter. Shoot.
Walter, listen. Would a chemist as brilliant as Dr. Layden have an accidental laboratory explosion?
Shoot, Walter, you fool.
Walter, you've got to believe me. He deliberately blinded you.
You deliberately blinded me. No, Walter. I word of honor. Walter.
What honor?
No.
Goodbye.
Honor this. Blam.
I believed him and trusted him.
Also got one after that, you know?
What are you going to do?
Afraid I'll have to send for the police.
Oh, the police? No, I know the best way.
Oop, he just killed himself.
Oh no.
Justice is the triumph of the game.
Yeah, well, in this
It's
case.
horrible that a fine young boy like Walter Dunn would have to come under the influence of a man like me. But the near guilty must suffer with the guilty.
Oh, Ghost Dog.
Law and order must prevail.
Ghost Dog wrote, most of the time in the head, but they still shot in the mouth, so he done the Cobain wall paint shit. Oh, my goodness.
Sir.
Yeah, shadow.
And that concludes our broadcasting for the day. Once again, if you want to put in requests, I take requests for single episodes. Just DM me through either Discord or Twitter, and I will let you know when your episode will air. I never know what I'm going to play from week to week. It just pops up every Monday when I program the show. So no, these are not pre-planned. Unlike Tears, whose plans never watch alone weeks and months ahead. I do mine right on the day. Okay.
Well, some of that is my fault because I know the movies that I want to watch forever ahead.
Well, and I have ADD, so I always blame stuff like that on my ADD. So, until next time, everybody say goodbye.
Good evening.
Bye.
Goodbye. Bye.
Be
Shake it,
safe.
make it.
Yep, as I like to say, if you can't be good, at least be good at it and make sure there's no cameras around to catch you. Bye.